I'm finna put my headset on. Let's see over there.
I know times is getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds in the pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya. I know times is getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds in the pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya. I know times is getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds in the pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya. I know times is getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds in the pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya. Do anything for my mama. If a nigga say something strong,
AEW pack.
I'ma buy you diamond rings, give you commas. Have you living like a queen with no problems. Taking trips to Brazil, to Bahamas. Then a trip to Belize with no problems. Can another woman love like my mama? Top down in the Benz all summer. Mom about to get this bad while they watching. VVS on your neck, different options. If they talk, then we pull a Clay Thompson. Rolex on your wrist, girl, it's pop. I know times is getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds in the pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya.
All right, AEW pack smokers. This is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another live video. Shout out to the AEW pack smokers, the Master Marks Militia, and the Day One Doggy Bones. Shout out to my dog Dante Jerron 23. Shout out to K Breezy for being first. Shout out to Black Star 15. Shout out to my dog Marcus Brown. Shout out to my dog Ruben Barber. Shout out to, I think I said Dante Jerron 23 already. Abengora, TW Booty Hunter, Official Man Eater. Shout out to Mars. K Breezy, what's going on? I'm almost back to 100%. Uncle Master Marks is on the way. And you know I do not play. All right. TNA Impact Watch Party. Marcus Brown. Ruben. I know Ruben's here already, but Marcus, where are you, brother?
Well, you know, I think he might have had a run in with Mercedes Monet, try to clean things out and things and go the way that he thought it would. So you know, I mean, first of all, shout out to you and your family. Hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to
Appreciate you.
Marcus's family. You know, hope
Appreciate you.
putting there in our prayers. You know, as they escort his grandmother to the gates of heaven. Um, Shout out to all the people all over the world watching us and listening to us here on the tube, if you will.
Thank you, Ruben. Appreciate you. Are you excited for TNA tonight?
Oh, ready for real wrestling? Finally, yeah.
Mhm.
It's time to make an impact, man. When you get the chance to watch real wrestling with a wrestling company that is good. But I got some thoughts about Impact Wrestling and their connection with WWE that may not be as lighthearted as you might think. So we'll get into that when we do the show.
Yeah, we'll get to that at a point in time in the show. K Breezy, thank you for posting that. I do want to let y'all know if y'all have not joined the Discord, please go join the Discord. It's free. If you want to become a member to the channel, you can become a member on YouTube. The first membership starts at $3.99 and we go up. Okay. But a $3.99 membership, we are okay with that. The next thing I want to let you know is we do accept donations to the channel, whether it's super likes, super chats, super stickers, and Cash App. Our Cash App is $, you know, the S with the two lines through it, Masked Up Marks. Y'all know the movement. Y'all know how we do it. Masked Up Marks. $ Masked Up Marks. If you want to donate to the channel, donate whatever you feel like you want to donate. We don't ask for much. It's all up to you. And we appreciate you for showing us love too as well. Also, when you come in the stream, the first thing I want you to do, if you're a new person and you ain't never been here before, Leave a comment in the comment section, in the live comment section, so we know who you are. Then, after you do that, you see that little plus or a thumbs up or whatever it's called? Hit that. Hit it. I want you to pedigree the like button. Not Marcus Brown style, though. Don't pedigree at Marcus Brown style because you know he like doing a reverse pedigree. I want you to pedigree the like button.
He already getting started already.
I'm trying not to, Ruben. I'm trying not to. Make sure you pedigree the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And then also, if you're a person that's already been here, but you be confused on when we drop videos, I'll just tell you again. Monday, Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, and maybe Sunday. Sometimes we 7 days a week in this thing, just to let you know. And if you don't know when we go live or we go on the stream, turn the post notifications on. Hit a rock bottom on the post notifications. People's elbow on the post notifications. So you get a notification every single time that we go live or every single time we post something. So you're always informed what's going on with the Master Marks Militia, the Day One Doggy Bones, and the Dogs of Devastation. So just make sure you do all of those things. I appreciate y'all for coming in here, but also, like I said before, hit the like button. It's free. I don't want to have my mods spamming the chat. Make sure y'all like the video. So please hit the like button. And K Breezy, I don't know if you sent it over in Discord. I figure you might have already done that. But you did. Okay. Appreciate you. LTK, I don't know where you are, brother. I see you said something about you got a fresh batch of Tony, 99% pure THCA dabs. Come on home. Come on over. Let me get a hit.
Hey,
all right.
What's good, everyone?
Hello, Marcus Brown. How are you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good. My grandmother's stuff was moved and stuff, so I'm good.
Okay, so it was moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
The memorial service on Sunday. So I'll be on here every day of this week.
And you know what? Just for that, what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to make sure, in memory of your grandmother and all of the people that we have lost, because July is the month that's coming up, and it's a very special month to me because I did lose my grandmother in July. And a grandmother's love is a different type of love. Shout out to the grandmas in the chat. If there are any grandmas in there, make sure you go holler at Dante Geron 23. He'll just pick with you, Dante Geron. What we're going to do is Sunday, if your grandmother's memorial is on Sunday, we will not stream that day. In celebration of your grandmother and of you and everything that you do for my channel and for the channel, we will not be streaming on Sunday. Sunday will be our off day, if that's what you would like us to do. Because we,
It's okay.
Yeah, we just going to make sure we keep the memory up. We might get a little bit of AEW Collision this weekend. What y'all think? Y'all excited for that? I'm not. I'm not. Let me go get my Ricola. Hold on.
Masked up and sound better than you were yesterday.
Hey, I was struggling yesterday, brother. Struggling.
Just to let you know, earlier when Impact Wrestling or TNA just got the show started, they pay homage to our tribal chief's father who passed away. They did a quick memorial to him, showing his picture. And now we have the Knockouts World Champion, the Juggernaut, in the ring, talking about Ash by Elegance. And her screwball of a manager has come out to the ring wearing a neck brace, looking like a schmuck.
Hold on, Ruben. Vegeta Lover 92. Can I ask you a question? What do you like, brother? What do you like? What do you like? Because Mustafa Ali is actually doing something with a gimmick in TNA versus him doing absolutely diddly dog dookie nothing in WWE. But I'm curious, Vegeta Lover 92, what do you actually like? Tell me something that you like in the chat, because I want to be more familiar with things that you enjoy.
Yeah, because if I recall, he's been in tennis since late December. He's still undefeated, and the man he got career. He
No,
just
he
a
definitely
career
showing some
star.
charisma and some mic skills. I ain't one to glaze. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Echo.
because I remember that's true because I remember you used to say Mustafa Ali was a jobber and stuff, which he was.
Yeah,
Then he went to
he was a jobber
TNA.
in WWE because they had nothing for him. Usually, 9 times out of 10, when you when they don't have anything for you, you do the job to somebody. As always, you're that talent that doesn't really. And I know some people get this, but you're that talent that doesn't get an entrance, and they just automatically pan to you. Oh, coming live, Mustafa Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mustafa Ali.
Uh-huh.
Even though we had no clue that you're going to be
Uh-huh.
Hey,
here.
Uh-huh.
hey,
Keep
he was
keep going.
cooking.
Don't stop.
He he was he was he was cooking in that scene. So I ain't gonna lie, he was cooking.
He was doing a
His
pretty darn good
character
job in
got
NXT. Yeah. There are some guys who are meant to be heavyweight champions, and there are some guys who are not meant to be heavyweight champions. And honestly, Mustafa Ali, that's not a problem not being a heavyweight champion. But you know what? Let's look at let's look at his build real quick. Sorry, I'm over here looking at these. I had these Aldo Papella heels pulled up on my screen. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to pull up the
No,
tail of
no,
the
no,
tape.
no, no. You doing your work there, but let me chime on that statement that you two made. By the way, shout out to Marcus B and to your family, man. Shout out to y'all,
Of
man.
course.
But for let's talk about this really quick here. I want to explain to all the naysayers out there is do they really know the difference between a jobber and enhancement talent? I want to send that out there. I want to see if anybody really knows what the difference is.
they don't know the word jobber. They just throw it out like it's free candy, like they do
All
with
right,
berries. They overuse the
Well,
word berry.
I mean, I'm looking at
well,
the
here,
information
here,
on.
I,
I'm looking at. I'm sorry, Ruben. I just want to interrupt you just for a second. Mustafa Ali is 5'10", and he
hmm
weighs 182 pounds. That's what he's billed at.
and
So
he used to be a former
He,
cop in Chicago. He used to be a former police officer in Chicago.
yeah.
hey, no pussy, but he looked bigger and intimidating as well.
Oh, I guess it's time for everybody to come to the Master Marks party now.
Okay, here.
Not a Diddy party. We're not going to a Diddy party.
Well,
We're going to a Master Marks party. Everybody wear black. Everybody wear purple. Everybody make sure you slick your hair back a little bit. Get you a lapis and gold ring because you know Uncle Master Marks does love him some lapis and gold. I love me lapis and gold.
looks like we got our women's world tag team champions coming out to the ring. Gordon Grace is got a whole bunch of women checking her out for a title, which this is just unreal because this division is so small. But as I was saying before, does anybody really out there know what a jobber and enhancement talent really is? I want to challenge that to
Well,
the people out there in the stratosphere. I want to know if they know. So anybody that's
well,
watching the show, listening to it, or in the chat, I want y'all to tell me what you think a jobber is or enhancement talent is.
it's a person that I know. I could tell you what that talent is. It's a person that what Master Mark said. Don't get an entry. They lose every match in like 2 seconds, and they don't get no promo time or nothing. They just go out there, get beaten out, come out the ring, leave, and we go around again. Nothing more. That's what I see a job is. Plus, they don't got no charisma, no character. Just a person that comes
What?
out
Do,
to get beat up for like 2 seconds.
hey, what do y'all think of Jimmy Wang Yang? What y'all think of him? What was he? Enhancement talent or a jobber?
Well, did you know that Jimmy Wayne Yang used to be in WCW and part of the cruiserweight division? So he was actually competing for a cruiserweight title back in the WCW days before the merger. He would be known as enhancement talent. Now, What
I like Jimmy
Mr.
Wang Yang.
MB just said, well done, brother. Yes, well done spoken about it, about a jobber. A jobber
Mhm.
pretty much is someone you can just look at clearly and see that this person has no chance in hell winning this match. Not at all. As I would
Mhm.
mention, all of you look up Barry Horowitz. Look him up. He's a prime example of this.
Yeah.
Now, enhancement talent is more of a competitor that once at one time was pretty good, decent wrestler, can compete, may have won a tag title or a mid card belt at best from time to time.
Yeah.
But now at this point in the juncture, just like Mr. Matchup says, they have no idea what the hell to do with the brother.
Yeah.
They have no clue to know what to do with the sister. So basically, they'll come out to the ring like a Apollo Crews, excuse me, and don't know what to do with them.
Poor
So
Apollo.
they come out, they do a couple of flips, body slams, choke slams, whatever they want to do. But at
Yeah.
the end of the night, they're going to wind up either getting their ass kicked or lose the match. So there you
Hey,
have it.
you
Is
see
it
what
say?
seemed like
I
the
seen what he
talent.
said. I said it. I seen what he said. But is it safe to say that um I'm still okay with saying that at a point in time that I considered Dominic Mysterio a jobber. I
He
didn't
did.
consider
He did.
I didn't consider him enhancement talent because he wasn't enhancing anybody. He wasn't making them any better. He was just very dependent on his father. And when his father won, he won. When he wasn't around his father, he lost. He got his ass kicked. I'll be honest,
He could have cut a promo to save his life. But
couldn't cut
look
a
what he did.
promo. And okay, so the enhancement talent and the word jobber can sometimes be used very loosely. There is sometimes some banter in it where we say that somebody who might be enhancement talent is a jobber because they really just don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, that person is enhancement talent, like Apollo Cruz. Uh, I kind of feel like Mustafa Ali in WWE was kind of teetering and tottering on both sides. More so at the end, he was on the enhancement side, but during his main roster run, he was doing the job a lot. Now, 205, where he was successful at, I don't feel like he was a jobber in 205 Live. 205 Live, to me, I love 205 Live. I love with what Spanky
Hey,
did.
that show. Thank you.
Yeah,
Who is Spanky?
Spanky. Brian Kendrick. The Brian
Oh,
Kendrick. His name used to be Spanky. I love the stuff and the work that he did. I thought the cheetah print in leather coat was fire. I still think it's fucking fire. I said the F word too
hey,
early in the stream. Sorry, YouTube. Don't dox me. I said the F word a little too early in the stream. I thought it was fire.
hey,
Uh, hold on one second,
his
Marcus.
name was
Give me one second. I thought his style was very cool. Um, I thought Tony Nese was cool in 205. Buddy Murphy was cool. I thought even Ricochet would be cool. Um,
yeah.
I love 205 Live. And then also, just to top it off, Enzo was a wonderful 205 champion with a lot of charisma and a lot of mic skills. But y'all know what I say, and I always mean what I say when I say it. If you get caught in some scandal, it's over. It's done. You might as well just go ahead, put your boots on the light pole. You might as well take your boots and do like we used to do when we was kids and throw our shoes up. Even though I didn't do it because my mama would beat the dog taste out of me if I got rid of the shoes that she was spending her money to buy me. But I had a lot of friends that used to take their shoes and used to throw them up on the light, on the little light, not light thing, but y'all know what I'm talking about, like where the
Like,
electricians put the little wires at and
yeah,
stuff. We used to hang them off with a
right.
wire. You might as well take your boots, go outside, say thank you for what I've had, toss them bad boys in the sky and let them fly. Because once you get caught up in some dog dookie, it's over. Neville was cool in the two. I loved Neville as the 205 Live champion. He was fire
And
as that.
Aries. They
Austin
had Austin
Aries,
Aries.
fire. Let me tell y'all something, man. This whole idea that because the guy is small that they deserve a world heavyweight championship is absolutely silly. And I'll say another thing. If you took the cruiserweight title, right, and you had a legit division and you actually pushed it and didn't get scared of it and you put the cruiserweight title on Finn Balor, do you know what that would do for the cruiserweight division, for luchadors, for lucha wrestlers? Now there are some guys who are taller in stature, like Dom. Yeah, the king of the cruiserweights. It was fire. That was so fire to me. But my problem with it is some guys are not meant to be the heavyweight champion. And it's just the truth. I know the IWC doesn't like to hear that, but we also smoke big IWC op pack every single night and every single day. Shout out to my dog LTK. I see you are finally here. Uh, I don't care what they say. It is okay to be a cruiserweight. Being a cruiserweight is a fine thing. If you're in a division, like we all know, and let's just be honest, Eddie doesn't pass away. Ray might get it, but there's a big possibility that Rey Mysterio never becomes a heavyweight champion. And you remember when Rey Mysterio won the Cruiserweight Championship in WWE and how he was in the ring crying and he had his wife in the ring and he had Dom in the ring? Because the Cruiserweight Championship actually meant something. You don't have to be a heavyweight champion to be a rememberable character or be a Hall of Famer or be a legend in the business, because there are people in the business who won the Intercontinental Championship, and that's not the heavyweight title. Mr. Perfect never won the heavyweight title.
Uh,
He should have been WWE champion.
He was, but if he won outside of the territory of WWE or WWF, that's cool. But in that business, even though I love me some Mr. Perfect, I think Mr. Perfect is probably one of the most fire characters ever, right? The whole basketball shit, the throwing the football shit, even the towel on the neck, the throwing the towel behind your back, catching it. Mr. Perfect was fire. That was definitely one of my favorite characters I used to play on that WWE Legends game, and I loved that game a lot. It's like one of my favorite WWE games. Um, but he's not known for being a heavyweight champion. I think he's known more so for being an IC champion, correct? Am I wrong, guys, or am I right?
yeah, this is my part right here. I come in. This is where OG Ruben comes in and tells the little story. So I hate to break it to you, my brother, but he actually was a world heavyweight champion. He won the world title back in the 80s in a company called AWA, the American Wrestling
No,
Association.
no, I know that part. I know that part, Ruben. But I'm saying when you're under the umbrella of WWE, where
WWE. Oh no, he was an Intercontinental Champion twice, and he was
right,
inducted in the Hall of Fame back in 2007. When he was
right,
in WCW, he won the U.S. title, and he
right.
won the tag team titles with guess who? Barry Windham.
Right, right. So a lot of guys, hold on, let me just say this too, because I want to have a rebuttal or a statement back to Ruben. A lot of guys who won, I'm gonna skip the first ad for us tonight because I want us to keep talking a little bit more, and I want to keep it everybody. I want to keep everybody involved in the comment section. Shout out to all of y'all for being here. A lot of people won titles, heavyweight titles outside of the WWE banner. Now, we all know WWE is the biggest wrestling company currently in the wrestling business and has been for the past, God, I don't even know how long, a long time, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Yeah, 60 years, I
RV,
believe. 60, maybe longer, maybe even longer than that, probably. Maybe
RVD
even
was
longer than that.
WWE.
yeah, RVD that
He
won the
was
WWE
It was called.
Championship in 2011.
Actually, it was called WWE. Was first known as WWWF. It was Worldwide Wrestling
Wrestling
Federation. Then they cut it to
Federation, yeah.
World Wrestling Federation, and then became WWE after losing a lawsuit to the Worldwide Federation, the Wildlife Federation, losing that lawsuit back in the early 2000s. So
Yeah, I
they might
remember
as well get
that.
the F out of here. Yeah.
What,
So that's
what
what
else?
happened there.
What I'll say to that though about RVD, RVD shot himself in the fucking foot. Stop trying to smoke weed. Stop trying to do
That's
cocaine.
what they
Stop
do.
stop trying to
Smoking all
pop
that shit.
pills. He got himself caught with Sabu
Yeah.
with them trees and some coke and some
Hmm.
and I think he got caught
Hmm.
with some what was it? What was it? What it wasn't Percocets. It was something else. It was Oxycontin. I think he got caught with. So
Yeah, he
RVD
really
was
shouldn't
a
have that
champion.
because he was ripped. Hmm.
Man,
He
he was
hey
about
listen,
to have a lunch one.
he was going to
Lunch.
have a wonderful championship run. But he did ruin it because he wanted to have the oxycontin in my brain going insane like Killer Wally. Anybody who knows who Killer Wally is, you shouldn't, but I do, and if you do, you shouldn't either. Um,
Hold on 1 second here. Let me say something real fast here. Selamovich just beat Zena Brookside in the match, and then AJ Francis comes out with his crew, and he's not only carrying the digital media title, shout out to Zack Ryder,
yeah,
but
shout
he
out Zach Ryder.
also is presenting a second belt, which is called the International Heavyweight Championship.
Really?
Yeah, that's happened just right now.
Mm.
They need to get more talent on their roster because
Hey
yeah, they can have
Marcus,
fighters.
send me the link to TNA on what's the name, please, on
Send you
Instagram.
the link.
Yeah, send me the link to
What
that
you
thing
mean?
that you use. The thing that you use. Send me
Oh,
the link on Instagram because I we can't say it on the stream. Hey, listen. Before we go
I
further, y'all see Tony Khan? Y'all see Tony Khan on Fox Business News capping talking about 500 million plus
yeah.
people attend 110 live events a year and over what 350 million viewers a year. Tony Khan, Tony Khan, Tony Khan, Tony Khan. Do me a favor.
I
Joe,
think
Stop
yes.
man.
lying.
Oh,
Stop.
No, nigga.
That's a lie.
No. No.
That's a lie. The
hey,
lie
I sent
detector
the link.
said in the case of Tony Khan being a truther or a liar, Uncle Master Mark says the lie detector says that was a lie. Tony Khan, stop
No,
lying.
nigga.
No,
No.
stop lying.
No.
You ain't got a lie to kick it.
Hey,
I told my homeboy that earlier when he was on the phone capping. I said, listen, brother, you my man 50 grand and all of that and then we go back and karate kick like Jackie Chan, but you ain't got a lie to kick it. Stop that.
Wow. You
Cut it
know what?
out.
You know what's so you know what's so crazy? It's called overselling yourself to someone who's supposed to give a fuck when they really don't.
Cheers to that. I just cheers my coffee to the mic.
Over
Cheers to that, Ruben.
overselling yourself to someone who don't give a fuck. And I think I just heard what he just said here. And I want to take it back to what you just said here earlier before we got off there. There's a lot of champions, a lot of competitors who've gone through the doorways of WWF, WWE, and also WCW,
Uh-huh.
who may have won some mid card belts, tag teams, cruiserweights, lightweights, whatever you want to call it,
Of course.
and never have ever won the World Heavyweight Championship. I even know one particular person I could name right off the top of my head, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Of course.
Yeah, he may have challenged for the title, but he never won it.
I always wondered
He
that
was one of the
though.
greatest. He was one of the greatest mid card champions throughout the 80s until his retirement in 1994 due to injury. And one of his last matches was in 1997 on, I believe it was on a Raw during the Attitude Era, where he became a member of the Click, which you
Yeah.
know is now DX.
Yeah.
So, and then he wound up dying of what they say mysterious circumstances, but many people believe he died of cancer because of over steroid use, but that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But he's one of the many people that we could say, wow, that guy was a solid wrestler. That guy was a main event. And
Talker.
he was a big star in other companies. Like he was probably a world champion at another company. Like I told you last time, Kerry Barnett. Like I
Of
told you, Jerry
course.
the King Lawler.
Of course.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. A lot of these guys won belts at other companies. Dr. F.C. Williams. But when they got to the E, they got dumped into mid card status and they disappeared without a trace.
Do
It
you think
happens.
do you think sometimes that oh, okay, we'll get to that. I just want to ask him a question. Do you think that sometimes charisma, character, all of those things that you need, if you're in a pool full of big fish, that sometimes you can't eat as a fish because you're just there
Mm-hmm.
with big fish. Like if Ravishing Rick Rude would have spent his entire career with WCW, he would go down as a world heavyweight champion in WCW for many times, maybe 5 times, because the guy has every single thing. That's like a guy like to me, like I look at a guy like Big Boss Man, right? The guy could
Mm-hmm.
talk. He had a good size to him, incredible in the ring, very tough dude, good character, but he was a fish in a pool with other big fish. You had Stone Cold,
Mm.
Triple H, Kane, Undertaker, The Rock, Mankind, and then you still had guys who never really got a chance, like Ken Shamrock. You know, I don't necessarily have any feeling about Val Venus. I think Val Venus was great as an intercontinental champion, and a lot of people don't like the Godfather because he was misogynistic to women, but also a lot of those women were going along with what the Godfather was talking about. So they were calling
Mhm.
themselves hoes like that in the 90s. It's the 90s. The 90s is a lot different. Just like I watched a video the other day where Gen Z were listening to Kill You by Eminem, right? So when I listen to Kill You by Eminem, that's just a normal Eminem song. When they were listening to it, they were cringing and their eyes were bulging and they were just going like, "Oh my god, ooh, ah, ooh, oh my god, why is he saying that?" Ah, ooh. So it's a whole different time, you know what I'm saying? So for those
Mhm.
people who don't like The Godfather, I want you to sit back and realize that pimping ain't easy, but making money is. Okay? Pimping ain't
And
easy,
it sure pays the bills.
and
And
it
it sure
pays
pays the bills.
and it pays the bills. Pimping ain't easy, but it pays the bills. So just understand the 90s was a whole different animal, and if you wasn't there, you're not gonna understand it. K Breezy get it because he does his history and he sits back and he learns and he absorbs information. But Gen Z, for some Gen Zers, not all, shout out to Gen Z. I ain't got nothing against Gen Z. Shout out to the
Right.
millennials too, the old dogs in the
Right.
chat. But for some of them, they just don't understand it. But a guy like The Godfather, I was going on a whole different rant. The guy like The Godfather is a guy who very charismatic, good character, all of those things, but he fit in an Intercontinental Championship banner, European Championship,
Right.
under the European Championship, Intercontinental Championship banner, because he was a fish in a pool full of big, big fish.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
glad you mentioned that because the Big Boss Man, before he arrived in WWE, he actually won the Universal Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Championship back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Another example. Another example.
Sometimes when you go to the E, you can become a fish in a pool full of big fish. Now, not today, because today they don't look at it that way. See, today you could be a
Nope.
guy that's a big fish too, and because you're not getting enough pandering and you might speak a little bit on Twitter about things that you don't like that people do, or you might not go with the system, you go against the system, your ass will end up on the outside. Shout out to Dijak. We'll see you over there in TNA on Thursdays, my brother. I can't wait to see you, Dijak.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Dijak.
hey,
Go ahead, Dijak. Get
Mhm.
your ass over there on TNA. I want to see you on TNA. I want to see
hey,
you against Moose and all of those things. WWE fans,
hey, you,
he gone.
you, you seen it? You seen him teasing going over there talking about Joe Hendry, but the Marcus fans automatically saying, "Oh, he AEW bound." Nah, he's not. He's literally teasing a
He
TNA.
talked shit
WWE,
about he talked
that,
shit about AEW. AEW would never have a person like Dijak over there. Let me say something again, and I want to say this again and again and again. Do y'all ever realize that talent that was in WWE and they don't have nothing for you to do right now? What they do is go ahead and release you
they,
and send you to TNA.
that's what they.
Well,
I
right
think
now,
they listen.
Mustafa. Well,
Go
right
I
ahead.
now,
think they
Mustafa
listen.
Ali,
Uh huh.
X Division champion, is right now in the ring,
I
and
think
it's
they
ironic.
listen to.
And
I
I'm
think
sorry
they
about this,
listen
Marcus.
to.
I don't want to cut you off here, Marcus. But it's kind of ironic that Mustafa Ali's doing the State of the Union of the X Division title in the ring, and what is happening right now on regular news, the presidential debate.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to
Hmm,
TNA.
Oh,
fascinating. Marcus, go
the
ahead,
rent.
brother. You got to go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I guess okay. That's okay. I ain't never mad about that. But yeah, I think WWE was listening. I think they listened to the stream because Ruben was saying the exact thing. If WWE needs to release talent, send them straight to TNA. Look, so how
That's
I think
exactly what
that's
they
what they
do.
did to
That's
Tyson.
exactly what they do. You can never convince me that that is not a thing ever, because I guarantee you there's something in this contract with WWE and TNA that makes sends these people over there just for a little bit. Like, okay, so Ash by Elegance, right? Everybody know her as Dana Brooke. She wasn't that long outside of WWE. One of the first people they bring back to WWE TV from TNA, besides Jordan Grace, who's been, doing whatever, is Ash by Elegance. They have a relationship. Listen, I swear to you, and I promise you, it's gonna come out in a few years, and everybody gonna say, "Uncle Master Marks, we knew it was true, but we just didn't want to believe you because you had a raspy voice that day." That's fine and dandy. That's cool. I'm all good with that. But what I'll say is, WWE and TNA have this relationship where if they have nothing for you to do right now, it's okay. What we gonna do is we gonna not sign your contract. You go out and send a tweet out. Go take your ass over there in TNA to make something of yourself. I feel like TNA is
I mean,
almost like once they realize that they brought you up from NXT and they just don't have a spot for you right now. All right, listen, it ain't no problem. We gonna bring you back one day, but let's go send you over to TNA real quick. See, the idea was for a lot of guys to do that. A Sean Spears, people who got released, they should have went over to TNA. Like if Adam Cole would have went to TNA and did some
Baby,
curls, if he would have did some curls and stuff, his career would people would have gave a damn about Adam Cole. But at this point in time, no nobody care about no Adam Cole. We don't care.
yeah,
I don't care.
yeah.
My mama
Well,
don't care.
I
My
mean,
auntie don't care. Nobody that I know care about Adam Cole. See, that was the mistake that a lot of guys made. They should have followed the line, fall in line, because this WWE TNA thing has been around for a very, very long time. It's been around for a very, very long time, and I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if there is somebody who owned a piece of TNA and then they left WWE and TNA is still sticking around. I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to come out one day. I promise y'all. It's going to come out one day that TNA and WWE have been in works with each other for longer than what we've thought they have. It's going to come out. I promise
and
y'all.
I'm glad you brought that up because I did mention before Brother Marcus came on the show that I had an opinion about that, and you started the fire. So let me go add some more wood to it here for
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
you. There is too much of a damn coincidence that ex WWE talent that gets released winds up, ironically enough, of all places, TNA. You couldn't go anywhere else because I know there are other companies out there. Why was this one so specific? Now
Yeah.
we know that there's a lot of billionaires have a lot of side businesses and other companies that they deal with, though. I mean,
Cheers.
but it wouldn't surprise me that they did purchase a piece of TNA property. It would not surprise me at all. Because let's take a look at the list
100%.
here. We've had Kurt
100%.
Angle, we've had Booker T, we've had Hall and Nash, Hulk Hogan, we've had Alberto Del Rio. We had Drew McIntyre.
Keep
I
cooking.
mean, shoot. We've had Christian Cage. We now have Mustafa Ali. We have Ash by Elegance. I mean, heck, we could talk about some of the women wrestlers there. We've had Chelsea Green there. We've also had Michin. I mean, I'm like saying
yeah,
to myself, is it too much of a coincidence that these women wind up back over there?
And then they
yeah. It's
come
not a
back.
coincidence.
Chelsea Green. Chelsea
It's
Green
not.
never stepped in AEW. She
Yeah.
went straight over to TNA. Nick
And
Aldis
then
was
that
in
was when she was
TNA.
at her best.
Right. Nick Aldis was
Nick
in
Aldis. There you
TNA.
go.
Nick Aldis was the
Austin
top.
Aries.
Yeah, he was the top. Let me tell y'all something. People need to stop sleeping on Nick Aldis, right? Nick Aldis was
Oh
one of
no,
the
I
top.
love him.
But people sleep on him though. Nick Aldis was one of the
I was loving
top.
when he was Magnus.
Exactly. He was one of the top, which I also have a Magnus autograph card on the way too. Shout out to Nick Aldis. That's my
Nice,
dog. Shout out to Nick Aldis.
nice,
Um,
nice.
Nick Aldis was one of the top free agents in the wrestling business. And you know what he did when he was that? After he left NWA? He went to TNA.
Mhm.
And then guess where he went after that? He went to WWE. And I guarantee you, this is not the end of Nick Aldis. A lot of people think that Nick Aldis is done wrestling.
Mhm.
You
Nah, he
just don't
not.
know wrestling. You don't know wrestling. Nick
No.
Aldis, at a point in time in the next 2 years, will put his boots on, will go put his pants on,
Mhm.
and he will be the national treasure once again. I promise you that, because that itch and that scratch, it never goes away. I think the reason why WWE put Nick Aldis in the general manager position is because Nick Aldis had a lingering injury that he didn't have time to heal from. So Nick Aldis said,
Right.
okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm Nick Aldis. I'm the national treasure. I'm one of the longest reigning NWA champions, a former TNA champion. I got a lot of history. Mickey James was my wife. This is what I'm going to do. I got an injury that I need to heal from. I need about 2 years to get back to myself. Give me still time to be on TV and be a general manager, and then I'll go put the boots back on and the pants back on. Because guess what? One of these days, if Rock or Roman don't beat Cody Rhodes, you know who gonna beat him?
Oh, definitely.
Nick
I forgot
Aldis.
said that.
Nick
You
Aldis.
stole my.
Nick Aldis. You see the way Nick Aldis look at Cody Rhodes?
I
That is
told you
still
he took
there.
his boot.
That is still
Because
I don't
there.
agree with that. I
Why
don't
don't
agree
you
with that.
why don't you agree with that? Why?
It doesn't make sense.
Because it makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, Retro.
It doesn't. It
It
doesn't.
does it doesn't
To
make how does
me,
it
it does.
how
makes
doesn't it make sense? They have a
it
history.
it makes more sense for Rock to get the belt from Cody.
But what the hell is the okay, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The Rock is 50 fucking plus years old. Why does he need the belt, Retro? Why? Why?
Is
Build
that
a star. Go give it to Nick Aldis. He can transfer it to another
because
star. The Rock's not gonna
aren't there
keep that
younger
belt.
stars? Aren't there
There
younger stars than
there
Nick
are
Aldis?
there are younger stars, but they are not at the position right
Because
now to be the champion. The Rock is 50 plus years old. Do you think The Rock, with his schedule, has the time to be the WWE champion? I don't
this is
think
what's
so.
this is what's this is what's gonna happen because Zero News appeared on one of TWRP's news streams
I
and
don't even watch
laid
those
down
things.
everything. Well, you should, because he's on there from time to time and he talks to them about what he's
I
heard.
don't have time to do that, brother. I don't have time to watch other people's stream because I got to be on my own stream. I keep it a buck with you.
Oh, hey, listen, he was on their news stream like 2 weeks ago. He talked about how this is what's gonna happen, this is what's gonna happen, this is what's supposed to happen. Because if you saw the belt Rock had that was given to him at the Hall of Fame, that belt was supposed to be the belt that he would have won.
Okay, so then what happens when The Rock wins
Hey,
the
man.
championship? Where do we go? Where do we
Well,
go? We go. We're not going anywhere. We're just
it's
not
gonna
going
set
anywhere.
up Rock versus Roman
All right, I'm about to go
because
to
that's
bed.
happening.
I'm finna go to bed. I don't want to hear. I
I'm
don't want to
gonna
hear
tell
Rock
you
versus Roman for the championship. No fucking more. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm
this is
tired
what's
of it.
gonna happen,
I'm tired of it,
right?
bro.
This is what's planned
Until
because
what
this
now?
is what
Because
Zero said. This is what Zero said.
I hear what you're
He
saying.
said,
Okay.
"Quote." He said the next Mania after this one is Rock and Roman. That's already planned out.
Jesus Christ.
This is planned
So
out.
you will have hold the title for a year? I was saying if Rock wins the title, he just holds it for like 2 months or even a month and just
because
relinquish it
This shit
prior.
gotta stop, bro.
because Zero
Well,
said
hold on, everybody. Hold on. Let's just hear what he has to say. Finish what you're saying.
This shit gotta stop.
thank you because Zero said next Mania is Rock and Cody. Next Mania is Rock and Roman.
Oh
This
my
has
god.
been planned out. The only reason why this Mania we didn't have it was because you already know why. So when Rock told Cody on that Monday night, "Don't break my heart again," that's That's a clear cut sign. Hey, that's what's gonna happen at next year's Mania. Is Rock and Cody.
Who cares about Rock and Cody though? Let's be
Here,
honest.
let me chime in on what he was
I
saying
get
there.
what Zero says. I get what Zero says, and I get Zero has a lot of information. Shout out to Zero News. But if we being honest, who gives an actual fuck about Rock versus Cody? Rock versus Roman.
Casuals do.
Yeah.
Rock versus
Casuals
Roman.
do.
One.
You think,
Like,
dude? You
Gallows
know
don't need
this.
that.
Nobody
Nobody
gave a
cares about
damn about. Nobody cared about the WWE until Rock came back, and he made it good again. Was the only reason why. And you know he brought in his own fucking he brought in his own writer for this specific storyline. He didn't use
That's
Hunter,
true.
he brought in Brian Gohortz,
Guess what?
who was a writer for so many years
That's cool and all. That's cool. I get that.
for this specific thing.
I get
So
that.
yeah,
But
like,
I get that.
and to be honest, you don't be surprised if Hunter is gone by the end of the year.
What's the mean gone? Why would he get fired?
Because we are trans listen, one
I
of the
need some
next
Hennessy.
so Braun right now, Braun Breaker is going to be one of the top talents on Raw going into Netflix,
Hmm.
building him up piece by piece. So when they go into Netflix, Braun is going to be the top guy on Raw, if not one of the top pieces on Raw in terms of talent. Now, I don't know about Trick Williams. I suppose he might go to SmackDown. I don't know, but 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 this is what I heard. Like,
I need some
and
Hennessy.
also for the next Mania, you don't care about fan backlash. They don't care about the Cody crybabies and things of that nature. It's gonna be Rock and Roman sometime soon. They're by the next
Well,
one after Vegas, or something happens and they have to pull something because Roman, I think I have to listen to the live stream again, but Roman might come back around either SummerSlam
Summer.
or
Yeah,
Survivor
That might get
Series.
delayed, brother. His daddy just died. I don't know
it's
about
got
that.
it's
I
got
don't know about that.
well, it's delayed. His return is delayed July, but he's supposed to
Now,
return at SummerSlam because Solo versus Cody
We'll
is
see.
supposed to main event. The reason why
Card
it's
I
main
think
card subject to change. Card subject to change. We'll see. His daddy just died. I don't know. Dealing with leukemia
yeah,
and your
like
yeah.
daddy
A lot of
dying at the
people.
same time is a lot. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
I
He's gonna part
personally,
ways with me.
if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I love Roman Reigns, right? I always want to see Roman Reigns. But I would be okay if Roman Reigns didn't come back for a little bit. I would be okay if Roman
Now you know
Reigns,
what? I would be okay if he wait till next year WrestleMania. He taking a
if he
full
didn't
year
come
off
back to
next
next
year.
year. Honestly, Roman Reigns
Yeah,
has
I'd be good
done
with that too.
a lot. This is WWE's chance to prove that you can make something or break something. I get we want Roman to be champion again. I get it. I
well, I don't
understand
care
that.
who's champion.
I get it.
Well, I don't care who's champion, but it's like
Okay.
ratings say otherwise when we're still under 2 mil on Monday Night Raw,
I
and
don't
with
I don't think Roman's gonna come back just for ratings with his daddy dying. I'll just be honest with you, man.
no,
I
but I'm
ain't.
just saying,
and
like, I'm just saying in general, like, the time's ticking with
Raw
that, and I ain't saying
Raw rating.
Roman will come back sooner or later, you know, like to me, it would make more sense if he came back Rumble.
I'll
That's
be
the only
honest with
time
you.
for me that it.
I love The
It
Rock.
would make more sense if he
I
could
love The
become one.
Rock. I respect The Rock. But this whole Cody shit is tricky with The Rock for me,
It's
man.
tough. It's a
And
Hold on.
possibility.
and and it's tricky with me for The Rock right now. I love The Rock. I appreciate The Rock. But I do not want to see Dwayne Johnson as the WWE champion. I pass. Hard
Hey, is
pass.
there a possibility? Is
Guess
there a
what?
possibility?
Zero said. Sorry, what's up? Go ahead.
I was just say, is there a possibility that we get both matches in one? Because I'm seeing, I'm seeing posters going around of people that be in these wrestling companies and stuff. People saying that this could lead up to a triple threat at WrestleMania 41.
I need
Rock,
some Hennessy.
Cody,
Somebody bring me some hen dog.
Rock.
No. Hold
Because
on,
Somebody
no,
go.
no, no. Please
Somebody go to
allow
the
me.
liquor store. Go to
Please,
the liquor store and go get me some hen dog.
please,
I ain't gonna be able to do it tonight,
please.
y'all.
Someone allow me to, because we talked about this before. Let me finish what I got to say here.
Go
We
ahead.
talked about this before. When Cody Rhodes won his second Royal Rumble, and he walked out to Raw, and he was doing his little speech. Samantha Irvin was giving him that two-time winner, blah blah blah, whatever that is. Seth Rollins walked into that ring and said, "Hey, don't worry about Roman Reigns. You challenge me for the title." And then that's when you were supposed to have Rock versus Roman for who is going to be the tribal chief of the family and the undisputed champion. That's when you were supposed to have it. But apparently, they did a whole switcheroo, whatever they did, and then it wound up being Cody facing Roman, where they had no other choice but to let Cody finish his story. And now,
Hey,
as you
Wu.
see, paying for it, we're
Hey,
paying for it here in the ratings.
hey,
I
Ruben.
feel like I'm
But
I
about to
tell
throw
you
up.
but
who did that.
that was that wasn't the I that wasn't the idea. It wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be just Cody versus Seth. It was supposed to be Cody versus Punk versus
Versus
Seth
Seth.
because you remember Punk said he wanted to main event WrestleMania, and we had that stare down with Cody and not Cody. We had the stare down with Seth and Punk. Then we had the little stare down with Cody and Punk. We were supposed to get a triple threat, World Heavyweight Championship. Cody could have finished his story, and then he could he didn't he he could have pinned Punk and finished his story in
Okay.
that match.
Hold on, let me ask
And
you
we
this, my brother. Let me ask you this: if you're gonna say that, and CM Punk was supposed to win the Royal Rumble and go face Seth Rollins, then what was Cody gonna do?
LTK, go get me some Hennessy, brother. I need it.
no Punk. I mean no, Cody was gonna win, but I think what Punk would have did, I think we would have got Punk turning heels in because Punk would have been questioning Cody, saying he cheated to
But
get him
then you
out the.
still have the Drew McIntyre factor still, because remember he was the one that was so mad at CM Punk coming back. So if you're gonna sit there,
Drew was the
then
one
now you
Money
have
in
it
the
as a
Bank.
fatal four way.
No, Drew would have
So
won
that
Money
is
in the Bank. I had to
LTK, go
believe
get me a
Drew
black
would
and
have
mild,
won
brother.
Money. He could have
LTK.
cashed in
Hold
on
on,
both.
y'all. Hold on. LTK, go give me a black and mild and some Hennessy, brother. I need it. I'm dying over here, dog. Come on. We got to stop this. Listen, I understand ratings. I understand all of these things. But The Rock don't need to be the champion, man.
thank you. No, he
If
does
you
not. He
can't,
doesn't
if
need
Uh,
to.
you can't
Ask.
build stars, just say that. I know people say
Uh-huh.
this, and somebody been on a podcast and said it, and all of these things. But The Rock don't need to be the champion. We gain nothing.
He's the biggest
You
movie
Amen.
star in the world. He's also on the board, chairman of the board. He's on this. He's got so much things going on.
he
He
don't
could
need
come
to be
in, do a
champion.
quick promo. He doesn't need to be the champion. I mean, we ain't gonna have Triple H versus Roman Reigns like we had the last time, and
I
only
What
have
tell
The
is
Rock
y'all the
wrestle.
what is the
Nah, no,
problem
we
that
don't
we
got
got
that.
right now? What's the problem we got right now?
We
WWE
don't have
was
enough
too
stars built.
WWE was way too dependent on Roman Reigns, and they didn't take the time to build stars. So
Amen. Thank you.
if We
Hey,
have that issue prior. Why in the hell, I don't even know what curse word to use. Why in the fucking hell would you make The Rock the heavyweight champion or WWE champion or any of those things? You don't need The Rock
Allah,
as the
look up
champion.
It's
AEW. Look up AEW. Prime
because in his
example.
contract.
Don't build enough stars.
But that's silly as fuck to put that shit in a fucking contract. That's the dumbest. Like,
It is.
this is the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Hold
like.
on. Let me tell you what Zero said.
Ah,
Zero
I need a
said
drink.
that in
LTK,
his
go give me a black and
contract,
mild.
he said he wanted to run with the belt. He wanted to run. And when he signed that contract, he said, "Okay, Rock, you're part of TKO. Okay, doing this, you're doing that. You get a run with the title. Bam. That's what that title, that new, brand new thing that he had. That's what the title was supposed to be.
I get it. I get it. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
But
I have a solution to give Rock the title run for 2 months that he got from Muhammad Ali's widow. Fucking do Rock versus Roman at the last WrestleMania that just happened. It's as simple as it could be. You don't need Cody Rhodes in the story. Roman Reigns already beat Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes had beef with Seth
Mm-hmm.
Rollins. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes were
Mm-hmm.
wrestling against each other when Cody Rhodes had a torn pec.
Keep it
Torn
going.
pec.
Keep it going.
When Cody Rhodes
so
came back to
this is
WWE, his first match was against Seth Rollins. Why in the fuck is Cody Rhodes still in the storyline? It's as simple as pumpkin pie, apple pie, cherry pie, every fucking pie you can come up with. Rock versus
Oh,
Roman
but
at WrestleMania. The
because
Rock
oh,
beats Roman.
by the way,
Roman beats
ABC
Rock.
just won the triple threat tag team match on TNA. There you go. Put that out there.
okay, cool.
hey,
Straight.
but we still got to get the rubber match because Cody and Roman is tied 1-1, and we need to get Roman versus
Because
Rock.
Oh my
We
god.
need to get we need to get Cody and
also,
I'm finna start
get a
watching
push.
TNA primarily. I'm about to
also,
stop watching WWE and AEW. I'm just gonna only watch NWA, TNA. I might watch
because
Booker T's wrestling company. Shit, I might go back in the days and go
Reality of
watch.
wrestling.
I might go watch Glow. I'm at the point now where I don't
Ah,
give a damn. I don't give a damn about Rock versus Roman already because they had their chance. Yes, it's a big money match. King Mike not gonna like me saying this.
but you know the
Sorry,
reason
King
why they
Mike.
couldn't do it.
Who gives a fuck about what people say? People don't like. I don't know.
But you know why they
LTK,
couldn't do it, Mask.
LTK, go do me a favor, bro. Go give me a Black and Mild, some Jolly Joes, Mike and Ike's, and some Hennessy, bro. I don't need no chaser because Uncle Master Marks, when he used to drink alcohol, he didn't have no chaser. My chaser with alcohol was a Modelo. So bring me a Modelo, some Hennessy,
hold on, fam.
some Black and
Hold on, fam.
something. I need
Hold
something.
on,
I'm dying
family.
out here, man. I'm dying.
Hold on, family. I get what I,
Listen,
brother. Shout out to my man here with the information. Shout out to you. I appreciate you, man.
I
No doubt. But here's the thing:
appreciate it.
the key to any wrestling company, you know what makes a wrestling company great?
Mhm.
Your mid card.
Make Cody Rhodes the
Oh yeah, of
Intercontinental Champion and
course.
get him the fuck off my
Your mid
TV.
card. Hear me out when I say this. And I'm telling you this from my experience. You can have all the world championships. You can have all your champions win titles, but if you don't have a solid mid card that can be able to help you carry your company, all that shit, you being a world champion means nothing.
That's true.
And what you also
LTK.
have to say to yourself is this:
Uh
if
huh.
what will happen right now, like if Hulk Hogan went down, when Hulk Hogan went down with injury, you know what? WWE in the '80s had a solid mid card roster. They had the Warrior, they had the Rockers, they had the Hart family, they had Macho Man Randy Savage, they had George the Animal Steel. They had a roster. When Stone Cold went down, you had The Rock, you had The Undertaker, you had Kane, you had DX, you had a whole roster, the New Age Outlaws, you had a whole roster of people that could carry the company.
Hold on.
Now,
LTK.
you're
Hold on.
in
Hold on one
danger of
second,
getting to
Ruben.
a part where if John Cena goes down, then what are you going to do then? They really didn't
Hey,
have
hey,
anybody because they spent so much money and invested on one guy to be the carrier of the company. They didn't really do a lot by carrying the company. They just focused everything around one guy, John Cena, instead of worrying about everything. Even I guess even CM Punk said this. It's like, look, when you focus one guy on carrying the company, you never pay attention to the rest of your roster, and they fall flat. What you need to do is build stars within your mid card and elevate them. That's why Vince McMahon and WWE is spending so much money on keeping guys like Apollo Crews. I know damn well I could drop his ass off at NWA Power. He's my world champion by tomorrow
Facts.
because he's that
EC,
damn
look at
good.
EC3. Look at EC3. Hey, look, LTK. Hold on. LTK, I wasn't
Oh,
saying
this
you was
guy
this.
is one of the greatest examples. He is.
Hold
EC3
on you
is.
one second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. LTK, I wasn't saying you was the store runner, brother. I was gonna throw you 500 just to even just go get the Hennessy and the Black and Miles and all of that stuff because I'm over here dying. I'm dying, dog.
Wait a minute, I got a bottle. Wait a minute, I got a bottle of wine here. Hold on a second. What am I working with here? I got a 2019 Pinot Noir from
Look at
Petaluma here, Falkland.
Ruben, you
I'm gonna
always
open
try
this
to
up.
you flexing your wine country shit again. He back in wine country, y'all. I'm finna go to
You
wine
know,
country with Ruben. I'm out of here. Hey, I'm sick as
you need to
hell.
come on out here, baby. Come
I'm
on out
finna
here.
I'm finna come to wine country with
Y'all all
Ruben.
come out here, man. All of
I'm
y'all
finna
come out here, man. Y'all all come out here,
me and
man.
Marcus. It's gonna be me, Marcus, K Breezy. Well, K Breezy can't drink yet. Me, Marcus. We'll still bring K Breezy, LTK, King Mike. We're gonna bring Mars. We gonna have a good old time, brother. We coming out to wine country with
Reno
Ruben.
Nino, yeah, bring your ass on out here too. Reno, come bring your ass on out here too.
Hey, listen, we going to wine country.
Retro Nino, bring yourself on out here, brother. Come on out.
Oh yeah,
Come
Neon,
on
come
out,
on
man.
too.
But like I
Hey,
said,
King,
the one thing that makes your roster so good is you have to build your mid carders. I've said it before, and I've heard this a million times. It's one of the greatest statements I've ever heard. The reason why Vince McMahon didn't build many of those mid carders to be bigger stars for fear that they'd be bigger stars somewhere else. Kofi Kingston's title run was pathetic. It's on the level of Swerve Strickland. And when they put the bet off him, did he get a second shot at that title? Not really.
can't really compare. You can't really compare Kofi's reign to Swerve because at
You want
least
to bet? You
Kofi
can.
at least you had Kofi maintaining pay per views and he beat Randy Orton and other people. He beat Randy Orton, Samoa
They
Joe.
had no
Hey,
other
Mars,
choice
it's a
but to do it for
promise.
him, man. Come on. Did you really think in real life this? You really believe that right now could Kofi Kingston beat Randy Orton today?
Not now, but back in 2019, he beat him 3 times. He beat him clean. He beat him clean 2 of those matches, but he
I
also
don't
beat
know, man.
he also beat he also beat Samoa Joe. I think he took that Robinson limit after when they teased the title versus title match.
That's
He took
another guy, a
that.
former world champion, the TNA, never got a shot at, never got a chance to carry the WWE championship. That's another guy,
Hey, but King
another
Mike,
guy.
the bloodline story, the bloodline versus bloodline story is part of the chapter to get to Roman versus Rock. Gotta import that.
Oh my God,
That's
I'm
the
so
reason why
tired
they
of.
doing it.
Why oh why oh why? Why must we keep talking about Roman versus Rock? I'm so tired of it. Y'all know I was all
I didn't want
for
to
it,
hear
and
from it from the beginning.
they. I'm so over
We
it.
don't
Y'all
need to hear
know.
it now. Listen,
We was talking Roman versus Rock dating back to 2014.
Oh my
Madison.
God.
We
Yes.
we they was holding
Hey,
it off.
how do you
Yes.
feel about Cody as the world champion?
I don't feel shit. I don't give a damn. I hate it. I'm sick of it. I don't care. I give the belt to Nick Aldis. Give it to somebody I give a fuck about. I don't care about Cody Rhodes.
He's not
Nick
a
Aldis.
star.
Who? What? What? Nigga, hold on. LTK.
He's
LTK, go give me some Hennessy, brother. What do you mean Nick Aldis is not a star? What? Nick Aldis
Look,
has a
Seven
look, charisma,
eight
character.
TNA world champion,
3 time
three-time TNA world
listen.
champion.
one of the longest reigning
Listen.
NWA champions. Nick Aldis is a bigger star than half of the fucking roster. What do you mean? What- I just don't get it, bro.
On
He made
SmackDown,
main
at
event
least.
material.
Oh my
On
god.
SmackDown.
Nick Aldis is a bigger
I would
star
get.
than Gunther.
I'd make him
Sorry.
an upper mid Carter.
I'm finna get
Give him a
off.
Not
give
I'm
him the
going to
nice.
bed. Shout out to the AEW Pax Workers. I'm finna get the fuck off.
No, don't you go nowhere. You stay right where you are, brother. Stay right where you are.
No, he does
Stay
not
right
need
where
to
you
be an upper mid Carter. Nick Aldis, like, what are we talking about? That's like saying Ric Flair needed to be an upper mid Carter, right? It's like saying the same thing.
So is Nick. So is Nick Aldis on Roman's level?
No, he's not on Roman's level, but that doesn't mean shit. Is Roman there right now? No.
He's always
Is
gonna be there.
oh
The
my
bloodline presence is always gonna fucking listen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen with this whole bloodline stuff. Or actually, you know what?
are. Get it.
Let me say this: Cody cannot do anything else unless it's with the bloodline because the bloodline is the only thing that got his ass going. Let's
false. He
keep it a
could
buck.
fight. He
All
could. He
right.
could. False. He could fight Randy. He could fight Seth Rollins. He could fight Nick Aldis. He could fight. I don't give a damn who the fuck he fight. He could go fight his damn brother. He could fight his
Andrade,
Andrade. He could go fight.
Bobby
And
Lashley,
He could go get beat up.
hey,
Listen,
kind of
he
CM
could get beat
Punk,
up.
Sheamus.
Listen, he could go get beat up by the Wyatt family because a former Wyatt family, Wyatt Six family member used to be beefed out with Cody. There are so many things you could do with Cody, but guess what? We just don't care. There is nobody in the business of wrestling that is bigger than Roman Reigns. We know that. But since Roman Reigns is
Amen.
not with us right now and he's doing
Mm-hmm.
healthy things, staying, and we're not trying to put him in a fucking grave and run him in the ground, get a belt to a Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis, I guarantee you, he would have a better title run than Cody Rhodes would. Nick Aldis versus AJ Styles. Nick Aldis versus Gunther. Nick Aldis versus fuck. Keep giving me names.
AJ's in Japan right now.
Who?
Nick Aldis versus Ron
AJ
Breaker.
is in Japan right now.
No, he's doing the match out there, but he's still with the company. He ain't left.
Yeah,
That's
AJ
the
ain't
company
gone.
that's
Listen, and also
AJ.
don't forget that there's a possibility that he might go over to TNA as well, because
Yeah,
there's history. So
he do that. Honestly,
and also Drew has made like that, and Drew has made some
You can create the
he
story,
teased the idea of
King
going to
Mike. You can
TNA as
create a
well.
story.
hey,
So like
I had a creative plan on the AJ Styles retirement tour. So I was pitching that AJ gets frustrated because he can't win the WWE championship. So I would have AJ just go over to TNA and just say, uh, this company that I'm in not giving me the title, so I want to challenge you, Moose, in the title versus career match. You have AJ, you have AJ win the TNA championship as like a final thank you for him for his service in WWE because he's gonna eventually retire. So I would have him do one more run in TNA with that title, then have him drop it to like Stop Ali or something. And he could just
It's simple.
hang
Hold
up.
on. Hold on one second. It's simple. Yes, I was the general manager, but I no longer want that. I'm the national treasure. I can challenge the champion right here, right now. I'm better than you. I talk better than you. I walk better than you. Send Nick Aldis on a run to go face people. They can build stories. Him and AJ got history. He could beat Cody. Him and Cody got history. He beat Cody once. There's a lot of ways to twice. There's a lot of stories that you can sell for Nick Aldis to be the champion. Just because he's a GM right now, don't. I mean, LA Knight was was Maximil Models, and then look what that changed him into. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way to get a story, but it's like
a half
the
breed cross between The Rock and Stone Cold. That's what he became.
listen. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me listen. We don't have LA Knight slander around here, bro. Okay. but what I'm gonna say is what it, yeah, there you bring up another person. Nick Aldis versus LA Knight. They got history. They were enemies at a TNA history. Like the thing about it is,
Regardless,
if we keep going with the Bloodline storyline with Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, uh, uh, Randy Orton, the same shit we've been doing for 2 years. Let the Bloodline feud with each other and let them get it the fuck over with. Roman versus Rock should have happened. It didn't happen. It's time to move
Right.
forward. It's time to go
Exactly.
on to the next portion. That don't mean go get Johnny Gargano and put his old, crusty, dusty ass as the champion.
oh no, we can't have
But you can see,
a
but you can see that could happen though. That,
Look, Johnny
problem is this
Gargano
is
become the champ.
but this
Johnny
is
Gargano come the
WWE.
champion. I'm
This is
done.
WWE.
I'm
This
retiring.
is WWE.
I won't
Okay.
really retire, but I won't talk about WWE like that no more. If Johnny Gargano become the champion, these will be called AEW Pack Smoker Lounge watch parties, and we'll watch old episodes of Jim Ross screaming, "By God, they killed him! By God, they killed him!" I will not sit here and watch Johnny Gargano as the champion. I barely want to see Cody Rhodes as the champion. Hold on,
All
it's
right, get
wrestling.
back.
You can practically make up any rules.
hey
Yeah, but no,
that's
but we didn't move forward logically because if we were moving forward logically, they would have done what they needed to do between Rock and Roman. They had a chance to split Solo out before that. Like it's the greatest story that's ever been told. Don't get me wrong, King Mike. I will say I love the Bloodline storyline, but at what point are we going to build something else? What point are we gonna? Because this is the problem why they are what they are in the situation they in right now. They don't got nothing else. They have no more motion.
so
You haven't
so
built scars
That's
how
other
you make
news.
art.
did they really drop the Braun Breaker versus Roman storyline? Because if y'all remember, Paul Heyman went NXT to manage Braun Breaker when they had that NXT that had Cody, Undertaker, and Cena on it, and
That's who
you
needs to
had
be with
Heyman.
Braun Breaker. You just said it, Marcus. You just said it. That's who needs to be with Braun Breaker. Paul Heyman.
Who? No,
Put
Oh,
Paul Heyman with Braun Breaker. Absolutely, you do that.
no,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no. Let Braun be his own dude. He's good by himself. He'll get better over time.
He's good on,
He doesn't need-
but yeah, on my skills,
He'll
He
get
getting
better over
he.
time. And to be honest,
he needs a
and
talker,
to be
man.
honest,
He
I
needs a
think this is
talker.
If
what's
they
gonna
go
happen.
push it, if they pushing him at the level that they say they pushing him, he needs a mouthpiece early. He's got mic skills. He's
Exactly.
got talent. But if they're pushing him to be the face of Raw on Netflix, he's going to need someone to keep that face popping. Yes, his in ring and his aggression and all of those things.
It makes more like they've been kind of teasing Heyman and Punk lately, so I don't know where the whole Braun Breaker thing is. I know about him being down in NXT at that one point where the Bloodline quote unquote came back or came down to NXT. I understand that, but to me, like it kind of make like they're kind of teasing Punk and Heyman to come back. And to be honest, with Braun, like you hear about Goldberg saying that he'll do one last match. Put him in with
no
Braun.
idea.
That is true though, LTK. I agree with that.
That's how Braun just absolutely destroyed
I think Bloodline
Goldberg.
versus Bloodline is going to set up Rock versus Roman for real, because at the end of the day, Solo is not calling the shots. Rock is calling the shots against Roman. So it's going to come out where Roman is going to say, "Who told you to go against me? Who told you?" After Roman's Bloodline beats Solo Sikoa's Samoan dynasty, that's when Roman asks, "Who sent you to do this? Who is your tribal chief?" And then that's when we get the "if you smell what the Rock is cooking." That sets up Rock versus Roman. I'm so I, but hey, what do I know? You know,
If
First of
they
all,
get bad
let me
luck
say
and
this real
I'm ready
quick.
to come down,
Let me say this
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
leave.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. First of all, while you guys were talking, I was listening there. Steve Macklin and the Death Machine, they had a banger of a match
yeah,
for
they
to
did.
qualify for that six pack challenge match for the world title at Slammiversary.
That's lit.
Steve Macklin
I
won.
hate that word.
So they're gonna have three more. They're gonna have two more matches. I think three more matches now to finish. Go ahead and booking this for Slammiversary on July 20th.
Yo, I ain't
They
gonna
got
lie. I hate
storyline.
that word banger so much now.
They,
That word
they got
banger so
storyline.
much because so many of the marks online say that damn word. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my God.
they they did overuse that word. They did overuse
They
that
do.
word.
Marks overuse that word so much. I'm like, damn it, you nerds keep fucking up words, man. They overuse they mess it up so much, and I'm like, all right, they just keep doing it, just keep
We
doing it.
finna. Hey, me and Mars them finna go out to wine country. We finna go get some wine
Yeah,
with Ruben.
like I said, Retro, come on out, man. Come on out and enjoy yourself, man. Come on out this way.
I'll probably chill out, you know what I mean? I just,
Yeah, cool.
because
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. The Bloodline storyline, we're already getting it set up for Survivor Series. They're already setting things up for that. So once that match happens, it's going to lead the segue into Rock versus Roman, so we can finally get this damn match over with that people are begging to have, which I don't know these people, but okay,
act,
let's have it.
hey,
And that way we can get it over
hey,
with.
hey,
Hey,
Ruben,
masked up. Hey, masked up. Real quick, I got an update of Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio revealed to Chris Van Vliet that he wants a triple threat mask versus hair match versus retirement match against Santos and Dominic
They be
Mysterio.
listening. They be listening. They
Okay,
heard us.
yes,
They heard us. Hey, listen. Hey, Ruben and Marcus. You remember I said hair versus mask match, retirement. Uncle Master Marks.
hey, Ruben.
yeah,
Hey, so since Rock, since he got injured back in like, or like when he injured himself on set,
right.
they actually like they actually might have him pushed back to like Rumble.
Huh.
And mind you,
What
Rumble, and also mind you, Rumble is actually subject to change a month,
Well,
meaning
that's
that it might not
Booker's.
be in January.
Well, for a lot of
Meaning
people
that
out
it might
there, let me just
be in
say this. For Booker's great dream, it's that little phrase that says, card is subject to change. That is the saving grace for any booker in any level of sports entertainment or wrestling. Because, yeah, let's just say you already have 8 matches booked and you got 2 weeks before the pay per view. Now,
January.
somebody get hurt, someone gets sick, or if you decide to get a wet dream and decide to have Rock versus Roman, okay, well, guess what? I'll throw that in there. Wait a minute, I thought we were going to have 8 matches. Now we have 9? Okay, good. Card is subject to change. So not whatever you see on the card is not necessarily what it's going to be.
For all we know, we could. For all we know, we could get we could get Roman versus Seth at WrestleMania. For all we know.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take off for a second. I don't want to hear all this about Roman this.
Well, night one of next year's Mania might be Punk and Drew. Or actually, no, Punk and Seth.
But
Yeah, for
yeah,
the Raw
that
title.
but that means one of them got to win the world championship.
So Punk can finally get his main event moment. But
Y'all
no,
done made
Yeah,
Ruben
that
leave.
since he,
Ruben, where you go?
oh, like he had to do something real quick.
Oh, okay. I want to say y'all done made Ruben leave.
yeah, but they definitely be watching this stream though because Raven still just out of nowhere talking about he want to do a triple threat with Santos and Dom in a hair versus match versus career match. That means if he loses,
That's
he got to
interesting.
retire and give up his match.
Fuck it. Let's get the
But
Nikita
yeah,
Lyons versus Jada Parker coochie bumping match. Fuck it at this point. Shit. I'm out of here. Hold on, I'll be right back.
hey, give us a retro. What you got to say about that?
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
Okay, I thought Matt said that he was gonna be right back, but that was a quick
Hey,
right back for
what
you.
you
But
got?
no, I got him. but not like I mean, hey, no, I'm down. Hey, no, Nikita Lyons, Judea Park in the Coochie vs. Coochie match. That'd be interesting. But not like so yeah. Also so apparently there are talks about the pay per view Bad Blood coming back.
Yeah,
So
that's yeah, confirmed. It's supposed to come back on October 5th.
oh yeah, okay,
October 5th.
okay, that's cool. That's good.
And that's the pay per view where we're gonna get heated rivalries at. So we more likely gonna get Cody versus Orton at that pay per view, Punk versus Drew Part 2, and most likely we get Seth versus Gunther, I believe, at that pay per
I
view.
know that yeah. I know that there are plans for Cody and Orton, but I forgot which pay per view that that
It's
SummerSlam.
not.
I'm ready to go to wine country. I'm ready to go to wine country.
You know
No,
why
no.
it's
Well,
important?
who is the fourth person on Team Cody?
It, it's gonna be Jimmy Uso. Guarantee it's gonna be Jimmy Uso return.
He's on Raw, man. Oh no, that's
No, he's
Jay. That's
not.
Jay.
What?
Oh no, that's Jay. That's Jay. Okay, so you want to? So wait a minute. So you're gonna bring? So they gonna spontaneously bring back Jimmy back
Yeah,
to be
because
part of
you
Team
remember.
Cody?
Yeah, because you remember Solo took him out, so he'll try. Hey, you could possibly see him because Solo took him out, and and in the
He was
case
gone for
in,
three
he
months,
probably
so I can understand that.
I'm
He was
ready to
gone
go
for
to
three
wine
months, so
country.
I can understand. Yeah, you're welcome to come, please, because I might need a drink after this because I don't understand the booking on this. You just told us it's a six-man tag match, but now you're saying it's gonna be an eight-man tag match.
yeah, because on the graphic you got Solo, Jacob, and Tama and Tunga on one side, and the other side you got KO, Cody, and Orton. That's 4 on 3.
Yeah, but
There's a reason.
when you saw the graphic? Hold on a second. When you saw the graphic, when you saw the Cody team, did they have like an invisible man in the back?
No, but it could be a surprise. It could be a surprise because didn't they have a they didn't
W,
they didn't they didn't tease Roman returning in 2020 when it was Bray versus Braun Strowman for the universe's title. So it could be
here's
a
one thing about
surprise.
here's one thing about WWE that you already know and that everybody in the world knows. They're not very they're good at giving people surprises, but they're not very good at making it not that obvious, if I could say it like that. Here's why I say that. Because if you're going to tell me, because in the beginning, this is what you should have said. We're going to have an eight-man tag team matchup, or thus far, it's only Cody, Owens, and Orton against the Bloodline. Now, you could have played the storyline by saying, who is going to be the fourth member? Where's the storyline in that? They never brought it up
I
because it's a six-man tag match. That's what I mean. But then again, as I said before, card is subject to change. So if they decide they're going to do it at the last minute, which the pay per view will be next week, if they decide to do it
Yeah,
last
Ruby.
minute, fine. I mean, but
I'm
I
ready
don't.
to go to wine
But
country.
what I understand, yeah, but for what I understand, it's a six-man
Listen,
tag match.
listen, listen, listen,
hey
listen, listen. We gonna sit here and talk about the bloodline for 30,000 hours. What is going on with TNA? Ruben, I got an idea. I'm about to shoot you a message. I want you. I just got to get some confirmation on it, but I do got an idea. So I'm gonna
Well,
shoot you a
right
little message
now,
in a minute.
TNA they got the time. They got the time splitter
Yo,
versus
math.
against the front man,
Uh
Angel. Which, yep, this is the prime example of two lower mid carders who are competing in a match for just to compete in a match. Is it for an X Division
yeah.
title? I don't know.
Master
But
Mark's not
it is
RIP
a
just yet. I just came back from.
I'm ready to go to wine country.
I just came back from wine
uh,
country and I'm feeling real good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I got me some more
Hey, man.
tea.
Hey,
Well,
Cap.
I gotta go get some more tea, and I got me a little bit of hibiscus tea as well. Retro, you were saying my name. What was going on, my brother?
Okay, so
Hmm.
so Ruben mentioned that Money in the Bank is supposed to be for the main event that it's supposed to be Cody, Randy Orton, Owens versus who again?
The
it's
Samoan
supposed to be
dynasty.
yeah, it's the Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. And Marcus mentioned the fact that when they did the promotion of it with the pictures, they show all four members of the Bloodline, but
Mhm.
they announced it as a six-person match, not an eight-person match. Because if that was the case, then it'd be like, well, where's the storyline is? Okay, we're gonna replace the Bloodline. Who is our
Yeah,
fourth guy?
shout out to hibiscus.
That's your story.
Okay, so the
But
plan,
they never.
so so the plan originally for Money in the Bank was Cody versus Solo. So I guess they changed that. And so for
Right.
SummerSlam,
SummerSlam.
the plan is supposed to be Cody and Randy for the title.
No,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to
Solo.
wine country.
It's
Yes.
Solo versus Cody. It's Solo versus Cody at SummerSlam. It's already
Who the
confirmed.
hell is typing to me?
It's
And saying,
Solo versus
why is
Cody
this?
for the title
Hey,
in the main
hey,
event.
hey, 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 hey. Who the hell is Android 21 the Lou? Who is that? Who is that?
Oh, oh.
That's the
Oh,
person in the Discord. That's the dude that be in the Discord.
Okay, so my question is, if we in the Discord, we on stream right now, right? Are we not? Is Android 21 the Lou in the stream right now? If you Android 21 the, if you're Android 21 the Lou, are you present in the stream currently? If so, say I or say yes.
that's a nice
Please and
ask.
thank
But yeah,
please and thank you. Because if you're not here, I hope that you're here. K Breezy, do you know who Android Delude is? Because if you're not here and you're in the Discord, you should probably come to the stream. Because
he's
I have a Discord that keeps information up and popping that is not just for people to chit chat in the Discord. The Discord is for people to come to the stream as well. That is why the information of Master Marks. Okay, there we go. Shout out to Vegeta Lover 92. All right, good, good. That's what I like to hear. Hey, listen, I wasn't trying to get on you another brother. I just wanted to make sure you was here. That's all I wanted to make sure. Thank you, Vegeta Lover 92, for saying that's me. Thank God, because God, I was about to go on a rant. God, I was about to go.
I'm ready to go to wine country.
I'm ready. I'm sick. I want to go get me some. I'm trying to go get me some Carlos Rossi at this point. Shout out to Carlos Rossi. That's I'm at that level. I might go get me some box wine. I really don't drink, y'all. I'm just playing around. But listen. Tonight might be the night. You never know. Hey, listen.
Hey,
Hold on, Marcus. Give me 1
Kyle
second.
Splitter just won the match. Kyle Splitter just won.
Marcus and Ruben
who?
and Retro. Give me 1 second. Listen. I just might be ready to go to wine country, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you, cause they're well, LTK, you already know where we going, brother. LTK, you know where we're going. It's that time, brother.
I'm fed, feeling X-rays. If Mr.
I had
Nasty
no
got
idea. So all this time we was arguing with Vegeta on Discord because him and K Breezy.
I know how to get them. I know how to get them. When I'm playing my music, so they not talking while my music playing, I know how to get them. Listen, y'all. I know how to get them, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going to take a break from talking about Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. We're going to listen to some music for a second. Shout out to Mari. Shout out to the Miss Coco Juicy Booty. It's that time. Ain't nobody on. I just wanted to take a break from Roman Reigns talk for just a second. I'm gonna let them talk about it for a second. They can have fun, y'all. All right, so we're done with. Yeah, usher the peace, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, you gotta feel something, man. Listen, shout out to everybody in the chat. No, I ain't sing that song. I'm gonna bring them back in a minute. I just muted the Discord for a second. Turn the Discord off the stream for a second. I ain't make that song, but I did make this one. Hold on. I'm not gonna play the full song. I'm just gonna play a second. We're gonna take a break from Roman Reigns talk, from Bloodline talk, Cody Rhodes talk. I want to give a special shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers, the Master Marks Militia, the Day One Doggy Bones. If y'all don't mind, please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Appreciate the hearts, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate the hearts. This is a little break right now from Roman Reigns talk, y'all. We're going to chill for a second. Just a second. Then we're going to bring it back in. Hold on, I'm finna turn this up, y'all. Hold on. If y'all leave, I'm sorry, but I'm turning it off. I'm not turning it off.
Living like a queen with no problems. Taking trips to Brazil to Bahamas. Then a trip to Belize with no problems. Can another woman love like my mama? Top down in the Benz all summer. Mom about to get this bad while they watching. VVS on your neck, different options. If they talk, then we pull a Clay Thompson. Rolex on your wrist, girl, it's pop. I know times is getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds in them pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya.
All right, I think we settled the storm a little bit. We're gonna turn the music off. I'm gonna bring all the people in the Discord back in. I'm gonna get them back over here again. Then we're gonna have them talk some more. I don't know why they'll show me over here on the Discord, but I'm muted for a second. What the hell is that? Bro, what is that? Oh, what kind of bug is that? Hold on. Hey, look, I don't mess with bees, y'all, so I thought that was a bee in my house. I was finna get the fuck out of here. You was finna see. Hey, look, this would have been the first stream you seen somebody motherfucking leave their own damn house. I tell you that. I thought it was a bee in the house. It was just a damn stink bug. I can't stand stink bugs in Michigan. Boy, I thought that was a damn bee in the house. Look, folks in the chat, they know I don't rock with no bees. All right, we're gonna bring them back in. Let's see what they talk about, y'all. That's what I thought. I thought I was being attacked. I was ready to go. All right. Before we bring them back in, I'm gonna skip this ad real quick. I'm gonna start a poll. I'm gonna start a poll. What are they talking about in the Discord? Roman, we gonna see. Cody, the bloodline, booty. I said, all right. I'm gonna start this poll. I want y'all in the chat. I want y'all to briefly answer this before we bring the Discorders back in. I want y'all to tell me, what are they talking about in the Discord? Are they talking about the bloodline, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, or Fleece Johnson's favorite thing, the booty? And I'm really curious. We only got, I want to keep the poll up for like 1 more minute. So y'all go answer. I'm very curious about what they're talking about. And then when we come back and bring them back, we going to see what they talking about. Because I'm very curious. Turn the music on for just 1 more minute. And then we're going to see. LTK, I'll play your song for you, brother. I'll skip through it a little bit too. Look, I'm going to skip through it. Go ahead, LTK. I'll even turn it up a little bit. We're going to play the official Master Mark's theme song. Come on.
Come down with the game, but you know I'm ballin', feeling just like Spartan, ready for the chain. Come down with the game, all these hoes keep calling, we count money often, ready for the chain. Come down with the game, but you know I'm ballin', feeling just like Spartan, ready for the chain. Come down with the game, all these hoes keep calling, we count money often, ready for the chain. Come down with the game. Bitch, we come down with the game. Come down, baby. Bitch, we come down with the game. I keep counting. Keep throwing 100 sides. I keep counting. Keep throwing 100 sides.
All right, let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. I took my eyes away. Hey, who sings that song? So LT, so listen. LTK, I'm gonna answer that in a second, King Mike. LTK, you know it. You know that song as a different version of it, of course. Where the other version at? You know it as the other version. You know this version. It's a little sped up. Every video I used to drop back in the day when I was dropping just videos and not streaming, I had this song at the end, at the beginning. It's the AEW pack. LTK, I'll send that to you, brother. I'll send you the other version. I would try to send you both of them, but one of them is as a locked song on my Master Marks account, and then the other one is a locked song on. So King Mike, the person who does the music to those songs are me. That's all Uncle Masterworks. So those are all my songs. I made all those. Yeah, I had that song. Oh, look at Marcus that came in here. look, look, Marcus that came in here. He done came here and told us you had that song since the beginning. He talking about you had that song. He didn't came in there. All right, all right. All right, so let's end the poll real quick. I'm gonna end it. It looks like the winner, there was 10 votes. So it looks like the winner. In first place, we have the Bloodline. In second place, we have Booty. In third place, we have Roman. And in fourth place, we have Cody. So let me go ahead and bring the Discorders. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. We about to find out what they talk about in the Discord. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you like the video. Let me go ahead and pull the Discord up and see what's going on over there. Okay. Let me hear it first. Okay.
But my only problem with this
Trump is killing Biden right now.
Okay. What they got over there?
Wait,
bottom line is this:
Trump.
that
What did you say? Trump is killing Biden right now.
oh yeah. So the bottom line is this: is that in the reality sense of the beast is this. I understand because I go back to in the 80s when Vince McMahon was trying to Vince McMahon started to swallow up all the companies, and he finally got it done back in 2000 when he finally got WCW, where he wanted to take over the wrestling business. A lot of these small wrestling companies started to
That's true,
develop
LTK.
themselves over time,
That's true.
you know, just to get themselves over, just to say, hey, wrestling is still alive and well. It's not just one company you have to go to. And then all of a sudden they created a revolution with AEW in the early in right around 2019. In the first 3 years, they were actually doing something, but now I don't even know what this crap is that they call what they have. I have no idea what it is.
Give me a stimulus
But
check. That's what
uh,
I want. I'm finna
I
spend
mean,
that.
but it wouldn't make
I'm
sense
finna
to
spend
me
that
that a
on
company
more
that has
PC
almost,
stuff.
I'm just paraphrasing, maybe 200 pieces of talent. You have like 30 plus on
Let's
Raw, you
see.
have 30 plus on SmackDown, you have 30 plus on NXT, and I haven't even talked about the people that are in the developmental stage. I haven't even talked about them yet. So
Marcus
it's
coming
like
over
they have
trying
a
to see
whole
what we
bunch of
doing.
people on their roster that they're
Think
not
he's
using.
slick.
Why would you want to buy another company when you can't even work with the people you got? It just doesn't make sense to me.
like I said, I don't think WWE is trying to screw over TNA. That's wishing on WWE to screw over TNA so the mark stuff online to say, see, see, that's what we've been talking about. WWE is the evil empire. Nobody should go over there because they don't do business with us. That's what they
I
waiting
got a
on.
question. I got a question.
Go ahead.
So
Go
prior
ahead.
to this conversation that y'all was talking about, what was y'all talking about before?
Um, I think it was the bloodline.
LTK. LTK.
I'm ready to go to wine country.
hey, 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 King Mike. I told y'all. Hey, listen. Marcus came over to the actual YouTube stream. At some points in time in the stream for the Discorders, we do kind of phase out the Discord just for a second, just to kind of spend some time with the people that's in the comment section and give y'all time to debate and talk about the things that y'all was talking about. So we had a poll in the chat to see what y'all actually were talking about in Discord during that time frame, and tell me why the bloodline was the one that won.
No, I thought it was. Yeah, I see it by like 10%. I'm on Discord right now responding to the Anna J situation because K Breezy over here trying to hit on her. No,
Freaky ass
Anna
nigga,
J.
he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
In the words of Ruben, hey, 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 hey.
Anna, Anna J is
You
off
know,
limits. Just Lord Valkyria.
okay, you know what? Enough.
Correct.
All right, this is
Hey,
the whole thing. Okay, this is my whole opinion out there. I want to let everybody out there in the chat. Here's a quick question I have for everybody in the chat. Do
Yeah,
you
for sure.
believe that TNA is just getting a little bit of a rub from WWE, or could this be an actual takeover like WWE has done in the past with another wrestling company?
I'll put my opinion
I
in.
think it's
think
just a rub.
I think it's just a
it's
rub.
it's both.
Zach?
Yeah.
It's a rub. It's a rub and a takeover
Hey, y'all
for
missed
both
it though in the
companies.
Discord. I thought I seen a bee in my house, but it was just a stink bug. I was finna run out the house. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't mess with bees. Uncle Master Marks don't mess with bees. Listen, I jump out my car. If a bee fly in my car, I will stop, put it in park, jump out the door, and run. I don't mess with bees. I do like raw honey a lot. I take a lot of raw honey. Trust me. I probably take more raw honey than I actually am supposed to be taking. Um but you know what I'm saying?
Raw honey, no Diddy.
What you mean? No Diddy. The raw honey better than
Raw
take
honey, huh?
raw honey better than taking honey
No
packs.
Diddy.
You take you some raw
Hey,
honey, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna just let you know, retro. Uh, we still always stay solid out here in these growth and development streets, but that raw honey will turn you into money.
Uh-huh.
I just wanna get all night, baby.
hey, we ain't gonna
Turn you
forget
into
what you
money.
said now.
What I
We ain't
say?
gonna forget what you said. You put that raw honey on Jada Parker's toast and watch K Breezy come in and say, "You."
I need to feel something.
Do it.
And I'm gonna. My daddy like that.
Hey, Retro, I ain't forget what Retro said like last week, so I gotta
Hey, listen, at the
tell him
beginning of the
that.
stream, I said, y'all don't need to go to no Diddy party. Y'all need to come to Uncle Master Mark's party. Y'all got to come to the Uncle Master Mark's party.
Like, yeah. I think the whole thing with TNA is, like, yeah, it's just a rub because, like, I don't really see them really doing anything. But,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I do know one thing that's happening is that TNA is they actually want to tape live at Full Sail, and that's known as NXT's old, studio. So it's like
Hold on.
that's
yeah,
something that
but
they want
LTK,
people
what
to
you
do
talk
more
about,
times.
bro?
Yeah.
What you mean? What you mean, nickel? What? What did I say? I said, all I said is, don't worry about going to no Diddy parties. Y'all got to come to the Uncle Master Mark's party. We got raw honey.
yeah,
We got money. We in wine country with Ruben, drinking the finest wine that you've ever had inside of your life. We have the most beautiful women that's walking through the door. We got everything we need.
Uterus.
Banana. We got banana backwoods. We got Swisher Sweets. We might have some Black and Miles. Man, we might even have somebody walk around with some Machiavelli Air Force Ones on. Hey, listen, we might have somebody with the clear Raptor 7s on, even though those not real shoes. Come to the Uncle Master Mark's party. We get litty.
hey, without you saying females and stuff, that did sound like a no puffy moment. So whatever you did say,
hey, hey,
females and
hey,
stuff,
hey. Hey, talking about Ann
the,
Mars.
the
Hey, look, Mars pulling up with Unc. Mars pulling up with Unc,
hey,
nephew.
hey, can I be so far say?
I'll pull up. What's up, Shawty?
That nigga said, "What's up, shawty?" Hey, listen, Mars pulling up with Unc.
Hey, can I bring Laurie, can I keep Laura bacteria to the party? Can I
I
do that?
guess as long as as long as
Can
you
I
as
Candy
long as you
Rose?
stay away from Mars, we cool, brother. I ain't gonna
How
lie
you
to
gonna
you.
be? How you gonna be with Mars, but Jada Parker gonna be at the party
Listen,
too? So
listen.
do that.
Mars a day one, right? Mars could be a day one, right? And you know what I'm saying? If you're part of day one Doggy Bones, you're a homie. And you know it ain't fun if a homie can't have some.
Hey, so
You
right.
hear
Well,
me?
I met you last night, baby. Oh,
Hey
you're right,
now.
just
Hey,
a
Ruben, you know
man.
what? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to
I
you,
had
Ruben.
respect for you, lady.
Hold on now, Ruben.
What's up?
Okay. Listen, Ruben, let me tell you something, bro. I was at the Panera today getting me a little drink, right? Because if the ops ever want to catch me, they can catch me sliding at Panera in my little dad Jeep or whatever. If they ever want to
Right,
catch
right.
me lacking. The ops, right? So I was in Panera, right? Tell me why Frankie Beverly and Mays was playing. I'm like, shout out to Ruben. Shout out to Ruben, man.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie.
Before I let
that,
go.
hey, that's the music
Oh my
Ruben
God,
gonna be
Francis
playing
just
when.
hit Dom Ziggler on the side of the head with a cold beer. Knocked him upside the head.
Hey, hey, that's the music that Ruben gonna be playing when Fallon Henley and her hotel
Hey,
room
what
come.
I'm confused about is what's the no puffy? What's the no puffy though? All I said was we was gonna have an Uncle Master Mark's party. Now y'all kept saying
Because what?
females and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We just chilling with the homies,
No,
man.
because
When I'm engaging with, we always go keep it smooth. Like we try to be all blazing and stuff like that, man. We try to take it and make it relax. He's at home.
hey, because what you said, Master, is
AJ
like,
Francis has just been kicked out of this match. AJ Francis and his homies just got kicked out of this match.
Oh my God, I'm so tired of AJ Francis. Good
hey,
lord.
but it's what you said, Master. You was like, we gonna have the wild honey, the the liquor,
Hold
the
on.
wine. And stuff.
Hold
That's
on. I want
supposed
you
to
to
be
run it back. Hey, this is what we gonna do, Marcus. I'm gonna let you have your time to shine right now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the Discord up a little bit. Nobody but Marcus. Marcus, you go ahead and get every single thing you want to get out. When you come to the Uncle Master Mark's party, right? Right?
yes.
Yo,
What
Matt.
you hold on
Matt.
1 second. All right. Appreciate you coming back. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, Retro. Marcus, when you come to the Uncle Master Mark's party, what you bringing, brother?
I just
What you
wanna
bringing?
I'm bringing. We about to go ham. I'm gonna bring the extra alcohol. I'm gonna make sure I bring the extra.
Well, even X-rated.
We gonna have. I'm, I'm gonna be bringing Mandy Rose, Laura Valkyria. Who else is Tia Lyons? I'm gonna be bringing Anna J. I'm gonna be bringing Sriracha. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be bringing Mercedes. Yeah, I took
Freak
Mercedes.
ass nigga, he is
Um,
69 God.
I'm gonna be bringing Harvey Cameron. I'm gonna be bringing that Nina chick that's in AEW. I'm gonna be bringing Kyrie Sane, Io Scott, Dakota Kai.
Freaky ass nigga, he is 69 God. Okay.
Question is, what you gonna do to him when you bring him there, Marcus?
Oh, hey,
Just press the
I ain't gonna
button
leave
mask.
that.
Okay, you know what he's gonna do. Just press the button mask.
I
You
ain't
know what he's gonna do.
I ain't gonna leave that house for at least 30 hours. I'm gonna be there for like 8 days. One.
Press the soundboard, damn it.
Wait, hold on. You say you're gonna bring KJ. Who the hell is KJ?
I said AJ.
Press the
AJ Lee. Yeah, I took
No
AJ.
puffy. Freaky ass nigga,
But
That
he a
nigga said
69
AJ.
God.
That
Freaky
nigga
ass
just said
nigga, he a
AJ.
69 God.
It's a lot of motherfuckers named AJ. You just said I'm gonna bring AJ. AJ Styles,
AJ
AJ Lee, AJ Francis, uh,
Wow.
AJ Lee.
Action Jackson. Yeah, King Mike's. Hey, King Mike. Mars a OG too though. Mars just been popping in into the stream and stuff right now. So shout out to Mars. Appreciate you, Mars. Thank you for
That's a
joining us as always. Bless up to Mars. Y'all make sure y'all stay respectful for the ladies in the chat as well. So
Oh, for
Marcus,
sure.
let me ask you a question. Are you gonna bring the man-made sauce?
I'm gonna have it in a bag, and I'm only bringing it for the females that I want. I'm gonna be
Yo,
bringing a big jar of it. It's gonna be the
yo,
size of it's gonna be a size of a 75-inch TV. That's how big the jaw is.
Yo,
I can have a
yo,
bulldozer.
yo, I'm gonna turn you down for a little bit. Yo, bringing a bag of a container of sperm the size of a, you said how much? 75-inch
Size of
TV?
a yep.
To produce that amount of sperm, a 75-inch TV worth of size of sperm is crazy.
Freaky ass nigga, he a
No
69
puff.
God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
That is crazy. I don't know what human in this world has the capability of bringing, right, he said he gonna bring a bag of man-made sauce
Yeah,
the size
yeah,
of a 75-inch TV. How in the hell
yeah, because
are you gonna bring a bag
it's so
that's the size of a TV? How are you gonna carry that, Marcus? I want you to really sit
it's
back
gonna
with
be
me. Uh-huh. Go ahead, Marcus.
it's gonna be truck fulls of big
Truck
man
fools.
stuff, but it's
Hey,
gonna
listen.
it's
Yo,
travel.
yo.
It's not big container. It's like 100 containers.
I'ma touch you in my mind, kiss you in my body.
you said you're
That's
going
what's
to
going.
bring truckloads of man-made
Yeah.
sauce to a party
Hey,
that has
no, matter of
females
fact,
there,
no,
but also there are
no.
going to be men there. So you're going to bring your sperm to a party where men are there? Yes or no? Just say
Get
yes
that.
or no. Just say yes or no. Don't lie to me
No,
either, please. Yes or no,
no, it's gonna
Marcus?
come from the store.
Freaky ass nigga, he a
No puff.
69.
Marcus,
Freaky ass nigga, he a
Good Lord.
69 God.
Good
Freaky ass
Lord.
nigga, he a 69 God.
Marcus. To produce that amount of, right, a Kurt Angle milk truck. That's what he gonna bring. He's going to yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, that's crazy as hell. That's
Freaky
crazy.
ass nigga, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69
Shout out to
God.
Micah Dozen.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
That's crazy, ain't it, Micah? That's crazy. How in the hell are you going to be able to even produce that amount? You realize that producing that amount of man-made sauce, we'll call it, is not as easy as producing breast milk, right?
Hey, when you see you try some females in wrestling and stuff,
Uh-huh.
you build up. I, man, I
You
just get
build up.
Freaky ass nigga, he a
No,
69
no
God.
puff.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
it's not gonna be a truck. I'm gonna just do it. It's just gonna come from the source. I'm gonna just be in the room
In
with
a
a big
house full of
area.
Freaky
men.
ass
No
nigga, he a
puff.
69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
hey,
Hey, you
hey,
go
guess what? He ain't
swag.
he ain't got to worry about going to the West Coast to go to a Kendrick Lamar concert. He going up top to go see Nipsey Hussle. Hustle and motivate. That's what you're gonna see. You gonna go see Nipsey Hussle, brother. I love Nipsey Hussle, right? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I love me some Nipsey Hussle, but if you produce or push out, let's say this, if you push out that amount of man-made sauce, you are going to see not uh not what's the name, Russell, you going to see Nipsey Hussle.
hey, the size of a 75-inch TV, I could do that. Hey, I could do that.
75-inch TV. Wow.
Hey,
Producing
hey,
that much means that you are probably like a super nigga. So you've transitioned from just being a freaky ass nigga to a super freaky ass nigga.
Freaky ass nigga, he a
That's
69
crazy.
God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
That's crazy. 75-inch TV worth of sperm inside of a bag. I'm just trying to get, okay, listen, I'm just trying to add this up, right? If you have a bag, right? How the hell are you carrying a bag of sperm that is the size
hey,
of a
it's
75-inch TV? Because that's going to have some weight to it
okay.
and it's going to have some size to it.
Hey,
And it's probably going to give you
hey,
back hernia. Shout out to the 80 Day Pax Max. We got an
hey,
ad
it's
coming up.
it's gonna be a pickup truck
A pickup truck.
parking in the back of the yard.
A pickup
Yeah,
truck.
pickup
So not only are you carrying
truck.
sperm inside of a bag, it's the size of a 75-inch TV, and you're also carrying it in a pickup truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive a
That's what
pickup
you tell him.
truck to the back.
Freaky ass nigga, he a
Just have
69 God. Freaky ass
Yo, I'm
nigga,
not
he a
gonna lie to you.
69 God.
Driving around with your sperm inside of a bag in a pickup truck sounds like you gonna be stepping in the name of love that night. That's what that sound like me. It sounds like you're gonna be step, step, side to side, round and around, hit the glide, separate, bring it back, and let me see you do the love slide. That's it. Sounds like you're gonna be stepping in the name of love, and there's gonna be a person named R. Kelly next to you,
hey,
and then he's going to sing I believe I can fly to you because you have produced so much and now you're in the grave. So he's going to be at your service singing I can believe I can fly, and then you're going to go up top to go see Dusty Rose, and then you're going to go see Nipsey Hussle.
hey, I'm be able to see later
Oh
left
no.
eye and
Hey Vegeta
see
Lover, listen. Listen, I know how to get they ass now. See this the thing. With a live stream, the first 15 minutes are pivotal time frames of when you can say things and when you can't say things. So now that we have been on stream for 2+ hours, 2 hours and 1 minute, actually, rather, it's a little bit more free now. You know what I'm saying? But this is also what you get when you subscribe to Twitch. If you're not subscribed to Twitch, go over to Twitch, follow Master Marks on Twitch, and we will have more fun over on Twitch. There's a lot more things that we can do and say on Twitch. So please don't hesitate or player hate. Congratulate. Go on over to Twitch, hit the follow button, get the followers up. And if we can at least get 30 people to 40 people over on Twitch, I'll start doing a lot more streams over there with some streams over here, but also still focusing on going over there. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers, King Mike, K Breezy, LTK, Michael Does It, Blackstar 15, Vegeta Lover 92. Shouts out to Mars. Appreciate you, Mars. we
but yeah,
we can have a little
yeah,
bit more fun over there.
yeah, dealing with a chick like Mercedes, I might have
Oh,
to stay
Trouble in
for that.
Paradise. That's one.
Chilling at Sonic, eating a cheeseburger, drinking an Oreo milkshake, listening to stream on a chill Thursday night. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, Micah. Eating a milkshake, an Oreo milkshake, and eating a Sonic cheeseburger, you're going to go to the toilet in about 20 minutes, brother.
Hey, no, hey, look, man, don't have them hate on you, man, for a Sonic burger, man, right now. Some extra
Hey,
bacon,
Ruben,
cheese, crispy fries,
hey,
and a shake.
hey, Ruben, you be over there hating and stuff,
Hey, you
like
never
how you be
know. Hey,
talking
listen,
about.
you never know. My identity don't need to
Hey,
always
Ruben,
be hidden forever. I keep my identity hidden, right? Because I feel like it's the safest for me in the IWC, because if I don't hide my identity and my real self come out and somebody from the IWC say something to me, I'm gonna come see you. And you don't want Uncle Master Marks to come see you, because when I'll come see you, I might pull up on you like Suge Knight. You never know. You never know. You
hey, they
never
go.
know.
Hold on a second. Mash up. Hold on 1 second. The
Yes,
young
yes.
man said I was a hater. That kind of rubs me a little bit. What do you mean I'm a hater?
Hey, hey, what? I'm just messing with you. I'm saying how you be talking about how we be talking about females in here, but you was like
Uh,
literally on Tuesday or Wednesday talking about how
Ruben,
you
he's
gonna
never
do
gonna get
something.
over this. Ruben, listen.
yeah.
You had one day
Ruben,
of
you,
a slip up with a female, and now he's going to bring this up for the next 6 months. So
Probably the
just
next
hey,
2 years, maybe. Who knows? Listen,
hey,
look.
Ruben,
As me, as a human, listen. I'm a man too. I'm a
say it.
very single man, and I do know what I like. but also at the same time, I know when to go crazy, when not to go crazy. Unfortunately for you, my brother, the crazy happens every second on the show.
Hey,
So,
listen, I
so
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
lie to you,
saying
Ruben.
about it,
I ain't gonna lie to you, Ruben. There might be a TV show called Master Marks of Love that comes out, and their official man eater said that she's a very single 38-year-old woman. Um, so Ruben, you never know.
don't settle with wins. Don't
There
settle
might
with
be a
wins.
little, there might be a little bit of love in the air, because you know Master Marks movement.
Hey,
So Master Marks of Love could be
hey,
a thing. I've been on the show. The show is
hey,
fire. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
hey, you sound like Henry saying that messed up about you gotta get love out there. No, it's almost sound
Uh, he
like
said it's sexual, baby. Oh, I can't even do it right now. My voice messed up. Oh. Hey, they gave me a copyright strike for that.
Trust me, WWE stolen a lot of things. Trust me.
Yeah, they gave me a copyright strike for that.
hey,
Mark Henry did actually, low key. Shout out to Mark Henry though. You still my dog, brother.
hey, you heard he was back. You heard he was bashing the Wyatt Dick storyline because Bo Dallas and the group that was behind him was taking pictures with a fan after the show went off.
I do think that
Yeah,
was not good for
yeah.
kayfabe. I do think that was not good for kayfabe, but yeah, he said I'm gonna give it all to you. That's crazy. To be in a song talking about he gonna give it all to you. That's crazy. But you know, back in the '90s, they didn't used to really just go out and say that they was gonna stick their thing inside of you. They said they was gonna put their love inside of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep,
That's what
yep,
they used
yep,
to say
yep.
back in the '90s. See, that's why I used to like. I like '90s music. I don't want to ever go back to the '90s. Right? I never want to go back because a lot of '90s love was very much so toxic. My mother was in '90s love. My father was in '90s love. My friends' mothers and fathers and all of my homeboys' parents were in '90s love. I don't like the idea of '90s love. I think it's very toxic and it's very unhealthy. But '90s music, where it
Guaranteed mistake.
was still clean, it still had a little bit of sex to it, but it didn't have a lot of it of sex to it. And they didn't just alright say I'm gonna stick it in you. They said I'm gonna put my love inside you. I make you feel my love. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm?
Hey,
That's the difference between music now. That's where we are in. We are in a generation now, or a time now, a period now, right, where people don't want you to say what you want to say, but then everybody says what they want to say the most vulgar way. That's the craziest thing that I'm so confused about. Like like in real life, I could walk up to somebody and be like, "Man, fuck you, you old bald head, biscuit head ass, dirty shoe wearing ass, khaki short wearing ass motherfucker." Like I could say that, but then they probably call the police on me and they say, "Oh, he's khaki short shaming." Like they'll tell me I'm khaki short shaming to the motherfucker at this point. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's khaki short shaming. He's bald head shaming. He shamed me. He missed khaki. He missed short me, or you know how they say misgender and stuff like that. He misshorted me. He said that I had on khaki shorts and I actually had on some argyle shorts or some. I don't know. I can't think of a brand. Some leather shorts with the booty cheeks out. I'm like, I know how motherfuckers is, man. He's khaki shaming me. Khaki short shaming is not. Stand with the khaki short wearers of
With
America.
my
That's
Afro puffs.
right. With some Afro
hey,
puffs, right.
hey, but we ain't gonna skip past what Ruben was after Silent Henry was
This nigga.
man was talking about what he
Listen, look. As I mentioned to you before, as a man in my position, I am. When I see something that I desire, I do get a little excited. But unlike you, my brother, who seems that we need to at least let you allow you the 15 minutes to just get it all out.
That's what I'm gonna do
Get it
every
all
single
out of your
day.
system.
That's what I'm about to start doing.
Get it all out of your system. So that way we can focus on the topics that are ahead. Because the moment a woman walks across the ring, it's all a slobber knocker to you. I'm serious. It really is a pervert. I mean, you are off the chain. I mean, it's hilarious.
hey
But I'm like, brother's about to explode. on YouTube in front of millions
Yo,
of listeners.
exploding on
That's
YouTube is crazy, Ruben. That's
hilarious.
wild as shit,
It is
bro.
crazy.
Exploding on YouTube.
Freaky ass nigga,
No,
he
no,
a
no, no,
69
Puff.
God.
That's
Freaky
crazy,
ass
Ruben.
nigga, he a 69 God.
About to
What
lose
you
it.
Hey,
say?
hey, yo, that's crazy. Listen, y'all remember the craziest comment of the year, right? For the Maskey Award is already given to Marcus Brown for saying, "I'm going to fill them boys up." That's
No,
crazy.
Puff.
That
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
that's crazy. Saying I'm gonna fill them boys up is absolutely insane. That means, listen, let's be careful with that one because if you say that, they gonna have you singing step, step, side to side, separate, hit the glide, whatever the rest of the lyrics is, and let me see you do the love slide. even that song, even that song, he wasn't mentioning sticking some in.
Hey,
No,
hey,
no,
Master,
no,
we
no.
ain't
You
gonna
got,
forget what
like I said, back in the
we ain't.
90s. Oh, sorry.
We ain't gonna forget when you was saying
I
you
never
want
said that.
somebody. What string you was like you want somebody to clap you a few times. You kept
Oh
on
my
saying.
God. That's video game chit chat, bro. I've said a lot worse things. I literally just said like 30 minutes ago that we was gonna have a Master Marks party. Not it's not like a Diddy party. It's it's of things. Well, I just said it was gonna have a Master Marks party. I think that's a lot worse than saying that I was getting clapped in a video game.
Wow.
Marcus, you remember I said, man, I need him to hurry up and clap me so I could change my gun. Yo, that's
Yeah, you
crazy,
was
brother.
suppressing
Yeah, that's
stuff.
crazy. Yeah, but that's not as wild as saying you're gonna fill them boys up. That's crazy. That's
I
that's
was talking.
outlandish.
I was talking about where the man-made stuff came back to. You know where the man-made stuff come from. I
I
was
do
talking
not know
about
where
what.
that comes out. I don't do stuff like that. I am I'm a person that don't do stuff like that. I don't produce any of those type of things. I just stream, brother. That's all I do. That's all I be doing. That's all I be doing. I be
Hey,
streaming
K,
and stuff.
hey, K, Brick, what you expect? I thought it was Jay Cargill talking about hey, how come I just
Hey yo.
talking at home? I didn't.
Yeah, that's another crazy ass thing you said that you said you said that somebody catfish you with a Jade Cargill account. That's insanity.
Wow.
That nigga said he had I Marcus. Marcus. Marcus, bro. What am I gonna do
Let me
with you,
ask
bro?
Marcus.
Yeah,
If you were right now, let me ask you this real quickly. If you had the opportunity right now to be alone, say with Jay Cargill, let's just throw that out there, and she asks you, "I want to have an intimate date with you, like I want to go out on a date with you and stuff like that," would you be okay with just strictly the date, or are you looking for more heat?
I'm doing the date and some more. These boxes gonna be all like concessions. Hell no.
Let me, and
Boxes
that
gonna
is
be
what I
all.
said. What I said. You got to come in smooth, young blood. You got to come in smooth, man. You can't go in there guns a blazing. You can't go like that. You got to come in. You got some
You know I'm gonna
romance.
have. You know I'm gonna do this Netflix and chill and romantic dinner and stuff. But at the end of that night, you
Wait, wait,
know,
wait, wait. Hold on. The Netflix. What's gonna be on Netflix?
what I'm gonna have on next. I'm gonna just say a random movie name. I'm gonna have on Baby Boy in the background.
Maybe okay. Master, have you heard of this before?
I'll be right back with y'all. Give me 1 second.
I'm just saying, Marcus. I'm just trying to save young blood. You got to go in easy, man. Remember, it was one said in a movie called Colors when they had the two cops right there. They were sitting in the car, and
Yes,
he
sir.
told a story about the two bulls on the hill. And he said to the one young bull, he's ready to say, "Hey, let's run down there and fuck those cows down there." And he was like, the older bull looked at the young bull and pulled out his horn and told him to stop and say, "How about we walk down and fuck them all?" Remember, slow and steady wins the race, my friend. Slow and steady wins the race.
Hey, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I'm telling you right now, box so we also too. After we get to that
As we
room,
do.
no,
But remember, you if or remember, she might tell you, "Hey, I may just want to go out in public with you, go out for a couple of dates, get a good feel for you
well, we
before
could
we
do
do
that.
Netflix."
Hey, we
Me,
could do
me
that.
personally, I'd be like, let's meet for a cocktail. I personally meet her for a cocktail, maybe a little coffee first, take it easy. Then we actually go get a real drink. Then we actually do dinner and a drink. And then when she feels more comfortable with a black, then she'd be like, look, okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna fix something up here at the house. You can come by and have dinner. Cool. I tell you what, my turn. I'll fix dinner up. And when the time comes, then we get it on. Because remember, it's the journey, never the end. It's the journey that makes the ending worthwhile. It's the same thing in professional wrestling. The story is the best part of wrestling. The story, the
And the
chase.
match and the
The
match
bit-
is just the extra cherry on top.
Yes,
But the
exactly.
story,
That's the whole thing. Wrestling, you'll always know this. The story and the chase is always the best part of it. When a baby face is chasing the heel, it is the best part of wrestling because you're rooting for them. You want them to win. And when they lose, you feel sad, but you say, get back on that horse again. If they get there and they lose again, get back on the horse again. And then finally, he gets that championship. That's when it's so good and the crowd just explodes in a mega pop and everybody goes crazy. That, my friend, is what it is. It's all about the build, it's all about the story, it's all about the chase. That is what makes wrestling so good. You can do that. You can build it up to the point where it is so much good. Fans will buy into it though. That happens with everybody, whether it be for a world title, whether it be a mid card belt, whether it be a rivalry or whatever. It's the chase and the story that sells everything. That's why I always say it's important that heels. It's always important to have an even mix of good guys and bad guys holding titles. Can't always have can't always have baby faces all holding belts because it makes it kind of
yeah, yeah. I think that's what WWE is kind of failing at right now because most of their champions are face. Think about it. Most of the champions are faces, and most of the heels are on the check.
Yeah, like I said before, I mean, AEW's got a lot of work to do, man. And this pay-per-view, like I said, is pretty much that last piece of dirt on their grave. It is. Are they going to resurrect themselves after this, or are they just said, "Hey, we're done, buried. We'll just close shop probably next year." I
And
mean, that's
even
look at it.
even that's gonna get tiresome because people are gonna start getting tired of just wanting to watch the pay per view, wondering why we can't get these videos. And they're gonna be sitting
Well,
like,
this pay per view in particular, and I remember you asked me this question the other day, is that how are they going to call this Forbidden Door when pretty much almost everybody from New Japan is already on their roster? Here's how they're going to rebuild this pay per view. Hey, New Japan first needs to rebuild their roster themselves. They lost everybody to AEW. They got all signed up. What they need to do is that AEW, if they're going to ever do a Forbidden Door next year, how about have champions for Repro or champions for AAA or champions from MLW, NWA, or even TNA? Have champions challenge your champions in a champion versus champion match, but not
if
not a
that's the
unification
case,
title, not a
if
unification
that's
title match. Have your best champion face our best champion, and that's how you can do the Forbidden Door in that aspect.
only way we get only way we get a true forbidden door is AEW does do business with all these, but WWE got to be involved because can you imagine the
Uh,
top
I don't
champion.
think
Uh,
I don't think they want to be. I know Triple H loves what they. I keep hearing from everybody that Triple H loves WWE. I keep hearing that, and hey, who am I to say what he likes and what he don't like? But let's be real. You are the commander of a nearly $50 billion company. You don't need nobody. You can do your own shit. You don't really need it. Hey, and that's why I was saying about this whole TNA thing. It's like, okay, I know you're giving them the rub, but do you really need it? Do you really need to do that? No, you don't. You got, first of all, I keep saying over and again, take care of your roster before you start taking care of other people's roster. I mean, that's just all I'm saying. Unless you're going to release 20 to 30 pieces of talent just to make cap and make space room, then worry about your people. AEW is in a situation where it basically we could have a situation with a forbidden door where you have these champions face each other. It's like what would happen if the AEW champion versus the NWA champion, or what would happen if the TBS champion versus the Strongway champion? We're about to find that out in a couple of days anyway. So you can have matches like that. It's not a title match. It's just is the best, and having
hey,
like a
but
Clash
can
of
you
Champions or a Night of Champions type of deal to do it like that.
imagine? I say once or twice a year we get a forbidden door. This is just in a different universe. K TK open his eyes and just say, "Man, screw it. I want to grow this brand. Let's just do it." And he gives Triple H a talk. Get this forbidden door, and we get the top people of WWE, top AEW. That
You
now,
know who you know who's winning that. You already know who wins that. That's WWE. WWE doesn't want to be on the losing side. No, they don't want to do that. They don't. No.
AEW the same
Tony
way.
Khan. Tony Khan. No, Tony Khan wouldn't mind losing if he was going up against NWA Power or MLW. He wouldn't mind that. But the fact to lose to WWE,
Uh,
especially after that, after
uh,
that moment that Rose had with three ex TNA guys, when he said, "You guys are in a great place," nah, I don't. Nah, they WWE is not gonna wanna do business like
I'm
that.
saying
I don't.
AEW is the same way because every time they do a crossover with New Japan Pro Wrestling, they all most of they people always winning and stuff. You got one of the top guys in AEW, top title pro wrestling. Ring of Honor is dead because most of the champions are with us from AEW. Goes
Yeah,
both
that's
ways.
Ring of Honor is dead because they don't want to put it on TV and actually push it and promote it. Think about it. If you think about it, how many times have you watched an AEW show in the last, I don't know, since they bought Ring of Honor? I mean, in the early days of Ring of Honor, they did a lot of promotions for it, but in the last 6 months, have you really seen a lot of Ring of Honor promotion?
On AEW television, only
Mhm.
through the champions.
That's
Champions.
that's
That's
what I mean.
it.
That's what I mean. If this is just think about it, this is the one thing about WWE that makes them so good. They were actually when Raw comes on TV, Raw is a 3 hour show. Now it's all WWE, SmackDown, and NXT. But you know what? They do promotions for NXT saying, hey, this is what's gonna happen tomorrow night, or this is what happened last week. They even talk about SmackDown. Here's a SmackDown rewind. Do you have a rewind for a Ring of Honor? No, you don't.
No, really.
You never know what's going
They,
on. You never know what's going on until you actually have to
we
pay
gotta
$5.99
find.
the actual ordering.
Well, we gotta find out what happens on Ring of Honor online too. You gotta pay $5 or find it out
Yep, you
online because they're supposed
$5 to $6 for it. Yes, you
Hey,
have that's
listen,
the
I
only.
got some little business. I got to handle family business. I got to handle something going on. So I'm still here. It ain't nothing super bad, but I'm just handling some family business. So I'm still here with y'all. Y'all continue to listen to Ruben Retro and Marcus Brown. I'll be back with y'all in like maybe like 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
like
All right. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, but so like I said before. If I'm running a company, a wrestling company, if I was in charge of AEW, I'd be like this much for fans. Like, let's take a look at what happened last Thursday in Ring of Honor Wrestling and get people up to date so they know what's going on. I don't need to have Ring of Honor tag team champions or Willow, the pure champion, or you got freaking Briscoe out there, the world champion of Ring of Honor. They're the only ones running around there. Why aren't you bringing over the other stars? You have the TV champion, one part of
That was
Don
also
Callis.
crazy.
Where's
That
your
was
women's?
also
Where's your women's television champion? Where your women's world champion? They're still stuck
a
on there.
thing that
They brought them across.
yeah, that's what's crazy too. Athena being a champion, I don't even think she appeared on AEW television with that title once. Maybe once back in 2021, but that's a long time. She haven't been on AEW television since she faced Jimmy Cargill like 3 years or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm,
it's just
but
it's
I'm
just like that. If you really want to run a company, man, you can go like I said, like TNA. Like TNA, before they get their main event, they let you know what the matches are going to be next week. Promote it. Tell everybody, keep everybody up to date about what's been happening in the previous weeks, so they get up the storyline to let you understand how we got to this point. They don't do that in AEW. They don't. That's one of their problems. They don't know how to tell stories. They don't know how to keep people fans interested in it. Just like this whole thing with MJF and Danny Garcia. Are they promoting this to have a match in All in London?
no, is they having a match?
Yes.
No,
No,
MJF. I MJF.
MJF
Hey,
came out the ring. He was getting ready to cut a promo, and the fans of Buffalo, minus the hot wings. And then here comes Danny Garcia coming out to the ring and over there overly embellishing MJF, but then saying, "Hey, what would happen if you and I wrestle?" And then all of a sudden, here comes Will Ospreay with his international championship, which told me. And then he said, "Look, Danny Garcia is going to challenge me for my title. You just right now told the world you're not winning the world title. You just
not at
told us
all.
that. It does not make any sense. It's like, I mean, you're not giving us enough to be sold. If I'm going in there, I'm gonna be like, look, man, nobody want to hear from you clowns. I'm the main event. Bring us Swerve Strickland's ass out here so we can get this over with. Push, push, push the show. Make people give a fuck about your product, and they don't do it right. And that's why AEW is in the shit of the shit of the shit that it's in now. That's why they're in the mess that they're in now.
All they need, first of all, TK has to. I don't care what people say online and stuff. TK has to be creative. He can still write, he can still write the check. So, but yes, yes, they need to get a hiring team. I've been saying this for the last 5 years, for the last 3 years. AEW started, but need some new things to Bucks position and put that you hire
Yeah,
yourself a top tier
exactly.
average. So I've been saying this for the last 2 years. I'm really tired of the of people in the
Yeah,
don't want to listen.
absolutely. Give your
Critics.
people a reason to care about your product. Give people a reason to want to watch it. Give people a reason to say, "Hey, man, I'm excited to see what happens when AEW comes on the air." Think about it. I mean, it was something else when that fan shouted out. I was like, "Wow!" He literally said, "Who wrote this shit?" That was just unbelievable to
Yes,
me.
they too. Yes, they because the arena is so empty. You can hear the crowd say what they want to say.
I
And
was like, "Wow."
you got
That dude
fans
literally
that
went up there and said that. That was unbelievable.
And you got one of the homies that be here, a black team who feels like TK is turning into Vince with his booking. He never said that. He never compared somebody old man Vince when it came old man Vince. He couldn't book nothing. He started saying TK looking like Vince, old man Vince. I'm
Hmm.
like,
And that's the funny thing about it, though. That's another funny thing about it too. He literally has become the man that he wanted to talk trash about. He became Vince McMahon. He has become Vince
and he
McMahon.
trying and he trying to hire his son too. What would make it? What would make Shane McMahon even want to work over there? That company was talking trash about his father for years and stuff. Shane would be a fool to go over there. It's not like
No,
he's gonna be game.
yeah, the whole thing for me with Shane's thing is this. Shane McMahon made a lot of money with WWE. A lot of people don't realize that he's been working with that company since he was in his early 20s. A lot of people don't know that. So Shane McMahon has developed him some chips in his bank account, enough to where he is a billionaire. I mean, especially with this sale that went down. I'm quite sure his father threw him a couple of dollars, for his contributions to the company, even though he already exited out a long time ago. My whole thing is with Shane is the only thing that makes sense for me with him and his involvement with AEW is really simple. He has to make a purchase with him, and it will not involve his father because guess what? Tony Khan, trust me, if anyone knew in that company that Vince McMahon had anything to do with the purchase or a partial portion of AEW, they would quit immediately. You would see
Yeah, about like
one of the epic quittings in the history of professional wrestling. People will just be like, That's the reason why I got away from your ass from New York to get away from you so I can go off and do my thing. If they knew
about
for
like
1 second that he was buying this for his dad, they would be extremely pissed off and they would leave immediately. All of them will. They'll drop the titles in the ring like, fuck this. I don't want to have nothing to do with this clown. Now, but Shane, however, is not his father. Shane, however, be like, look,
you
my dad ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm gonna buy a portion of your company and I'm gonna show you how you should run this shit properly.
hey,
So that way
but
you're
but
not sitting here damn fool.
but could you see Shane McMahon actually purchasing TNA? So possibly he could purchase TNA. So
I
we
like
could
that.
get Shane McMahon versus Triple H.
I
Um,
like that.
but in Booker's way, we could get that.
If he does that, and I hope he does, but if he does that, this is what I want him to do. I want him to bring back Scott Demore.
Oh, he definitely would.
I don't know if you have any information on this or not. I have no if you know anything, but do we know why he was fired earlier this year?
I think it was because he wanted extra money and more creative input in the company and the people that's involved. I think the Endeavors people or whatever who who they
MGM, Entertainment is the company that owns TNA. They're the ones that own TNA. And I don't know why they would complain because he was running the show. The company, everything was working great.
yeah it was. TN, TNA ain't bad now, but it was pop. It was really popping on
Like
fall.
I said, I'm curious to know what the numbers were last week of TNA, what they're going to be this week. I know this week they don't have them all
Oh,
set up like that.
TNA
They
got
don't have them.
680. TNA got 680 this week, but it's still not good. They only went up 100 100,000.
But That's almost 700,000 fans. That's not bad. That's pretty good. But because you got to remember something, they have a network that most people, and even Mass Up even said this. They have a network that most people don't know a lot about. I think it's
Hey,
called Actual
you know
TV.
why those you know why those ratings was up because they was counting the Big Bang Theory leads. So without those Big Bang Theory leads, and they go like 2009.
Oh. So hold on a second. So the number that you read to me was not TNA. It was AEW's number, right?
EW's number, but Big Bang lead.
All right. This is what I want you to do for me, real quick. What I want to know is you gave me AEW's number from last night. Okay. What was TNA's number last Thursday?
Let me look up.
That's
Let
the
me
thing
look
I
it
want to
up.
know.
Give me a few. Give me a few minutes. Look.
Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen, history has been made. Brody James will be playing alongside his father, LeBron James. He was the 55th pick in the NBA draft. He would be playing with the Los Angeles Lakers with his dad.
Oh yeah,
NBA
that's
history
the first
was made.
father son duo in the NBA. But
Yeah, because
Bronny, I heard
he would play in the league. Yes.
Bronny is gonna. I heard Bronny is gonna be playing in the G League for a while, just develop. But honestly, he should have stayed in college.
Well, he should play in the G League to develop his strength, to develop his ability to be good. He needs time to do that. So yeah. So, he's gonna do that. He's gonna play in the summer league for a while, and then he's gonna meet up with his dad probably in late October and early November, and then get ready to play with the team. Don't you trust me? This is what LeBron has always wanted since he started the league. He's like, when my son gets to be an age, I'm gonna draft him on the team that I'm on, and I'm gonna play with my son. And
You
they've
think?
made history.
Hey, you think LeBron trying to stay around both his sons to be in the league? That's a little extreme. By the time his, by the time his other son he gonna be 45. His other son is like 14 years old.
No, no. LeBron James is one of the most powerful men in sports right now. LeBron James right now turns 40 around Christmas. His son
Yeah, and
is old enough now to play now. So his son's old enough now to play right now. So put him in the G League, which used to be known as the CBA, or either it used to be called NBA Developmental League, whatever it's called. They changed the name of it from time to time, or the G League. So yeah, just give him time, to develop his talent, develop his skills, and whatever, and get a little bit stronger. And then he'll be ready to come over with his father, though. But his dad got a chance to do what he wanted to do, and they've made history. Congratulations to them. So,
so
but like I
TNA,
said,
I got the ratings for TNA last now 92,000, 92,000.
how many people watch that
That
show?
92,000, but the ratings went up for that for TNA last week. I think they down 2 weeks. They ratings was going up. 'Cause
So,
I got this. It said the show Thursday shows marked the first time the ratings had hit the top 150 ratings for the night. So
how
they
many
ratings
people
is
watch
going up.
play?
Huh?
How many people watch
Huh?
TNA? What was the good number? How many people watched TNA last week?
It was it was 100,000, but demographic is, is at 92. So it's between 92,000 and 100,000 that was watching.
Wow,
That's
that's
the ratings
amazing.
I'm getting.
That's
It's
amazing.
just going up. They really going up because do they usually get like you get like 78,000 or lower?
Wow. And they produce better wrestling and their ratings are that low. It's amazing. They used to pull about almost anywhere between six to almost 900,000 fans when they were on Pop TV. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
because those ratings is down because they own a channel that everybody don't get. Give. I'm telling you, that's probably why. That's probably why Raw is going to Netflix because maybe TNA is gonna move to USA Network. They all they need is just a new channel. Watch those
If
ratings
that
go up.
happens, that happens, that makes that confirms that WWE has a partial ownership of TNA. If that move happens,
I
that
mean,
proves
do you want TNA to have a better TV contract? Even if it comes to doing deals with
here.
WWE and stuff.
Here's what you need to know. Anthem Sports Entertainment is a is I believe they're roughly worth around, I would say, probably anywhere between 500 million to about 1.5 billion dollars. They are the ones that own the network HD Net and Axiom TV, if I said it right, which used to be owned by Dish Network. Um, they are the ones that own TNA right now. They're the ones that have complete ownership of it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, like I said before, if think about it, I've never ever heard of in the history of wrestling where another wrestling company influenced a network to move their show over here to where they were at. And especially since SmackDown's going to be on USA on Friday nights, and then you got CW, they're going to be carrying NXT, and WWE's going to go to Netflix. So I ain't never ever heard of nothing like that. I don't really know why they would try to do it. Wouldn't really make a lot of sense to me. But then again, like I said, this whole wrestling thing, it's really confused me more now than it ever has before. I mean, I get everybody wants to do partnerships, but it makes more sense to me when I hear AEW doing a partnership with like CMLL or AAA or New Japan because it's all in the competitive spirit. But when I hear that WWE is partnering up with somebody, and then I go back to Black Saturday in the 80s when Vince McMahon debuted on Georgia Championship Wrestling, aka WCW Saturday Night, and then he wound up gobbling up all the wrestling companies after his father shook the hands of all the promoters and say, "Hey, there's plenty of money for all of us to make around here. Run your own company in your own territory. I run my own company in my territory." And then he was like, "Oh no, I want it all." WWE,
I,
they're a little bit perpetual children. They have no inclination of sharing with anybody because they have their own money. They're billionaires. They're the richest sports entertainment wrestling company on the planet. They could buy everybody in the entire industry 3 days over if they wanted to. But that's the thing about it that's so strange to me is that it just doesn't make sense to me, and that's why I keep thinking that I know all of you said is a rub. But I agree with you even a little bit more that eventually, if they do move TNA to USA, that proves to me that they bought them.
I want TNA, and even if WWE does battle, not to screw them over. It, you would have to worry if it was under old. But I don't think Triple H really down that dirty that he would buy TNA just to ruin the company. That would not be right at all.
No, no, I
I
get,
say,
no, yeah, no, I deeply get what you're saying, but it's just that I'm sitting here looking at their roster here, and it's like there's so many people that I'm not seeing on television. What are you gonna do with those folks?
send them to
What
TNA.
that's what I
Send them
mean. If
to
you
TNA.
that hard up, if WWE really wants to give the rub to TNA, be like the TNA. Look, I tell you what, I'm gonna throw y'all guys a bone. You see all these people that I have over here? I've already paid them, so they're good for the next 4 years. So you don't have to pay them at all. I'm gonna give you free talent that you can use on your own for the next 2 to 4 years that I've already paid them. Now, if you want to re-sign them, you're welcome to do so. If not, guess what? They can free to go wherever they want and do whatever they want. If it was me, I'd be Triple H. Look, if I want to cut my losses and say, hey, I ain't never going to use you really. I just have you here, and I just don't see you progressing. Then look, let me let you go and let me send you somewhere else. I don't want to waste your
You
time. I want to give you the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to be a competitor, to be able to be out there, to be able to show the world what you have as talent. So the best thing for me to
think
do
that's
is say, hey, let me let you go. I've already like TNA. Look, I've already paid these guys. They got 2 4-year contracts. They've already been paid out. They are all yours, and we're gonna go our way, and you guys go your way. You mean to tell me if you were TNA, you heard that you wouldn't take that talent and try to build up your knockouts division, your tag team
uh,
division?
I, I definitely would. That's why I'm thinking. That's why they got rid of. That's why they let. That's why they let Dijak go without no problem. They, they just said online. Dijak just on paper that his contract wasn't renewed by WWE and they
I'm
didn't even
fed,
try.
feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time.
Oh Lord! And think about it, Dijak, who was just
I'm sorry,
drafted,
I'm back, y'all.
just
Uh-oh.
drafted to Raw, was just drafted to Raw, and he has not been seen on TV since.
Can we
So
talk
hey,
about
if I
something
was
real quick? Can we talk about something, y'all? Listen, listen,
Huh?
listen. Ruben, you might have to step out and come back in because it's starting to muffle you. I think me coming back muffled you for some weird reason. So step out real quick and then come back in. Thank you, Ruben. Listen, AEW Pack, Tony Khan, brother. AEW Pack. Do not sign Dijak. AEW Pack. Do not sign anybody. AEW Pack. Don't bring anybody into AEW. I know we getting off topic from what we was talking about before, but I just want to let it be known. Tony Khan, my brother, not from another mother or any mother, but Tony Khan, my brother, get your ass away from signing people. Stay off of mainstream television. Get AEW, the product as a whole, off of a local network or a TV network and take your ass to an app. Okay? AEW Pack. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
anything
let's
about
see.
I don't want to hear anything about your show selling 350 million or having 350 million viewers because your ass don't get a million viewers at all. AEW Pack. You don't get them. You don't get a million viewers. You don't have a million people watching. You barely got 600,000 people watching. And shit, last week you had 500,000 people watching. So yeah, you grew 180,000 this week, but that's still not a million. AEW Pack. And you bragged. AEW Pack. And bragged. AEW Pack. And claimed that you would be better than Monday Night Raw. And you're not even better than Monday Night Raw, the toddler version. If they had a bunch of toddlers wrestling in a wrestling ring on Monday nights, it would be more entertaining than watching AEW. AEW Pack. Seeing somebody fight over Daniel Tiger to see if JoJo Siwa or Daniel Tiger is harder would be more interesting than watching your product. AEW Pack. I'm just being honest. I'm so sick and tired and frustrated with AEW and Tony Khan. It is time, as Ruben says, to grab that gun out that drawer. Go to the AEW logo. Put the gun to the AEW logo's brains and let it go kapowie. It's time to go. You're not welcome in the wrestling business no more. TNA is a lower budget company and they are doing what you can do. How that's possible. They have a smaller roster than you and they are doing what you can do. When guys and gals go over to TNA, they become better. When guys and gals go over to AEW, they go to catering. They become worse. They look lamer. They
Rich,
have they
tired.
they look old. Look at Keith Lee. Keith Lee was in WWE. You thought the man was 32. He went to AEW. He looked like he was 82. Matt Hardy
Who am
still
I?
Matt Hardy still had his youth and some of his youth
Wonderful.
before he stepped in the doors of AEW, and he came out looking like he was old and weathered, like the song that Creed be singing. Tony Khan, your company is the poison in the wrestling business. You have poisonous fans.
AEW Pack,
You're poisoning people's careers.
AEW Pack,
Your words are poison.
AEW Pack,
Your fan base is poison, like I said before.
AEW Pack,
You're all the way, all together poison to the wrestling business, because now you've given this entitlement to wrestlers that makes them think that they are owed more than sometimes they're worth. I'm be honest with you. Charlotte Flair makes a lot of star decisions in WWE. Do you think Charlotte Flair deserves that contract over Mercedes Moné?
AEW Pack,
I think so. Because when you send Mercedes Moné on her own, what does she do? Nothing.
AEW Pack,
When she went to go wrestle in New Japan, she was sitting around a high school gym in California.
AEW Pack,
She said, we're going to Long Beach, bitch. We're going to go see my cousin. Well, guess what? They went to go see your cousin and nobody gave a fuck.
AEW Pack,
Snoop Dogg wasn't there.
AEW Pack,
Snoop Dogg was at the house with some weed in his hand.
AEW Pack,
Fucking what's her name? Selena Powell.
AEW Pack,
Snoop Dogg would rather go get some hair than fuck Selena Powell than go to the damn Mercedes Moné match.
AEW Pack,
How is that possible?
That's his
How is that possible?
cousin.
That's your blood. Your blood. You came to Long Beach where your blood is from, and he was at Selena Powell house getting hair.
AEW Pack,
Then he went home, got some hair from his wife.
AEW Pack,
I don't want to hear shit. I don't want it. Shout out to the LBC. I don't want to hear shit that come out of Tony Khan's mouth unless he's saying, I have sold AEW. That's the only thing that I want to hear Tony Khan say out of his fucking mouth. I sold AEW. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars doing absolutely nothing.
AEW Pack,
Trevor Lawrence did.
Hold on. They did still. Hold on. They did sign a brother to a $280 million contract to the wrong quarterback. But go ahead, continue.
Listen,
To the wrong quarterback. That's what he is.
your quarterback didn't even have a cart to get his carcass off of the fucking ground when he was injured.
AEW Pack,
You don't know football.
Get choked by the Ravens defense.
Yeah, shout out to them Ravens. Shout out to them dogs. Shout out to the dogs on the Raven squad. Black, purple, silver, gold, all of them colors. You know was always the Ravens. Shout out to the Ravens. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. Big Ravens. Big Ravens. Big Derrick Henry fans. Listen, Tony Khan, you do not know a thing about football or wrestling. And you also don't know a thing about media. Because when you go on media and you give false information, there's people like me
AEW Pack,
and people like Ruben
I'm ready to go to wine country,
and people like Marcus Brown
Nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
who will pull out the information that's correct, not information that you're just giving to give. We're going to pull out the information that you actually are doing. I'm sick and tired of these fake ass numbers and these demos and these learning trees and these private parties. All right, K Breezy, I'll holler at you tomorrow. Appreciate you, brother. And these private parties and this lame ass shit. It's over. It's time to go.
And the fact they still want to use Big Bang Theory as a excuse on how they get those ratings.
You can't blame.
As soon as we expose the ratings stuff, then that fan base will be like, "Oh,
Listen.
ratings don't matter."
Listen,
Tony Khan, wah.
it don't matter if the Big Bang Theory on TV.
AEW Pack,
If How I Met Your Mother is on TV,
AEW Pack,
if King of Queens is on TV,
AEW Pack,
if episodes of Everybody Loves Raymond is on TV,
AEW Pack,
it don't matter if they playing
How about
marathons
Sanford and
or
Son?
episodes of Sanford and Son.
AEW Pack,
It don't matter if they playing a marathon of Home Alone 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 25. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's raining,
AEW Pack,
if it's cold outside,
AEW Pack,
if you didn't bring your coat,
AEW Pack,
if you didn't wear your floral shirt
AEW Pack,
or your khaki shorts. The reason why your company is in the state that it is in is not because of the excuses, it's because of what you do. As a man, when you step up and you say you are big business and you big baller and you big this and you the biggest, best booker in the wrestling business, when you speak out of your mouth, you must always walk with your legs. If you speak out of your mouth and lay on the ground, if you speak out of your mouth, listen, if you speak out of your mouth and you lay on the ground, you are no different from a dog that got hit by a fucking car. You're not no different from a dog that got hit by a car, because when a dog get hit by a car, it yelps and lays on the fucking ground. And that's exactly what you doing, Tony Khan. That's exactly what you're doing. You are yelping and laying there. You're not walking and moving and going forward. I, myself, Uncle Masked Up Marks, and the AEW Pack Smokers,
AEW Pack,
and my boy Ruben,
ready to go to wine country.
and Marcus Brown
Nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
are at the point where we don't even want to stomach you. I don't want to stomach you. Ruben gives you an opportunity every single week to show me what you got, and you don't show a lot. It's getting to the point now where you need to start thinking about your future, Tony Khan, before you put your company in the grave. So if you want to save AEW and you want to keep the niche fans and you want these non-deodorant wearing fuckers to keep coming to your show, it's time to call a real motherfucker. And the real motherfucker you need to call is Shane O'Mac, Mr. Money, Shane McMahon. Now, I know y'all want to mention some of the things that I said. I'm going to give y'all a quick time to kind of reflect on what I was just talking about. Also, by the way, it's trending right now is TNA Impact. So just let y'all know, it's trending number 2, I believe. And then CNN is under that. A few things that are going on Twitter that are actually relevant. AEW is not relevant because when it trends, it's trending at number 5. So,
And that's what you get. And they working with number one company. They, hey, WWE is giving back to them. I gotta give them props for that. So far, so good with the partnership.
and then also I want to say another thing, you wrestling fans.
AEW Pack,
First of all, I'm at the point where I'm ready to be done and go straight
to wine country.
go straight to wine country and go get me some nice Pinot Grigio, or go get me shit. Ruben, you can give me a damn box of box wine at this point. I don't give a damn. I just seen a tweet because I'm on Twitter that says Ricochet and Dijak let go, but Solo Sikoa and Jey Uso are main event acts. Let me tell you something about this. Ricochet and Dijak in WWE aren't selling and putting asses in seats in storylines like Jey Uso and Solo Sikoa. Yes, Solo's act might be a little boring right now. And yes, Jey Uso does a lot of Jey Uso wrestling moves. But guess what? When they show up, people pay attention. When Ricochet show up, they kept trying and trying and trying and trying. And the only reason why people give a fuck about Ricochet is because he has Samantha Thick Thighs Irvin connected to him. If Samantha Irvin wasn't posting pictures of her in her panties and being a professional in the WWE, nobody would give a fuck about Ricochet, because WWE been trying to make Ricochet into something for over 5 years and it ain't working.
I'm not feeling it.
So before you fans on Twitter sit here and start talking about how Ricochet and Dijak are better talents than Jay Uso and Solo Sikoa, stop smoking
Who
crack.
in the world?
Crack is whack. Crack is whack.
Who in the?
Whitney, hold on. Whitney Houston told you crack was whack and you should have fucking listened to her. Crack is whack. Stop smoking crack. Put the crack pipe down. Put the glass off of your lips. Pour the glass from your lips. You wrestling fans are just like Tony Khan. You wrestling fans, you in the IWC and Tony Khan are a match made in fucking heaven. Because y'all both are minimal minded, childlike, never going to pursue a real relationship with women, and delusional. You are delulu. IWC fans, you are delulu. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all
You the
talking about.
IWC,
Y'all don't
you the
know what y'all
See, that's
talking about.
IWC. That's a
the
unity.
that's the problem I have. I don't have a problem with all AEW fans. It's the fact that you become delusional. I can't mess with.
You wrestling fans are delusional. I seen another post that says
Allow me.
Ricochet leaving and Dijak gone, but they still have Carlito, which is a legend, Solo Sikoa, which is a future talent that will be great, The Miz and our Truth, which you know how Miz and our Truth is.
Misery.
Karrion Cross. First of all,
Beast.
Dijak,
Beast.
Di, Dijak. As much as I love Dijak, he can't walk in Karrion Cross's promo boots, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. Karrion Cross is a dog on the mic, a dog in a ring. He looks like a dog. He's got the baddest chick in the game, in the wrestling game.
Mhm.
Uncle Master Mark's got the baddest. I ain't lying. Listen, he got the baddest chick in the game. He's a guy that deserves an opportunity. For you to sit here and compare Ricochet and Dijak to Miz, a Hall of Famer, R Truth, a Hall of Famer, Solo Sikoa, the future, uh, carrying across the future, and another Hall of Famer, Carlito, you're smoking crack. You are
Let
smoking
me allow me
crack.
allow me to chime in here real quick here. I don't. I know you were cooking up some barbecue there and some gumbo. I didn't want to mess with it because it's smelling good. The bottom line is this: it is real simple. Tony Khan said it to you before. I got a homie that I know down the way. He can set you up with a nice little 22 for a couple dollars.
I feel it.
When you get it, go find AEW, take it to the swamp, read his last rites, and blow its brains out.
Treat it
What
like old
you've
yellow.
done, and what you've done, what you've done is the equivalent of what happened to WCW. It is happening now. The old saying goes, if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. And right now, what's happening with AEW is the same thing happening with WCW. You're spending a lot of money on a lot of talent. And granted, most of them are good, but you're spending a lot of money on a lot of talent, and you're not elevating your mid carders either. You're not writing great storylines. You're not promoting your product to get people interested in your show. And for that, I say to you, take a little trip out to the coast, maybe to the wetlands, and do your company a favor. Blow his brains out and move on with your life. Because
It's time to go, Tony Khan. Listen to
when
Ruben.
it comes, here's the whole thing. When you gave a quarterback who's only had two winning seasons in the 4 years he's played, and really those winning seasons had nothing to do with him. He happened to be in the worst division in football, and you gave him almost the equivalent of $300 million. It's kind of the writing on the wall that you just giving money away. So I have a suggestion for you. Me, Masked Up, and Marcus are sitting here. We'll give you our addresses, and you can send us a check for whatever we ask for, since you're giving money away. And I'll take your money.
Look, look,
And you know what I'll
look.
do? I'm gonna take a huge amount of your money, and I'm gonna buy a ring of honor from you. And I'm gonna show you, along with Shane McMahon, how you make a wrestling company work. And once that's done, and when the dust settles, you, my friend, can crawl your ass back to Duval County and look in the mirror and realize that you fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm done.
straight up.
Yeah,
It's time. It's
that's what.
time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to go ahead, grab that 22, like Ruben said. Take it to the river. Take it to the ocean. Take it to the swamp, and let it go. It's over, brother. It's over. Because when people come to the
They
arena,
got a pay per view coming up in 2 days. They got a pay per
and
view coming up in 2 or 3 days. This is pretty.
listen, a pay per view coming up in 2 days, and don't nobody give a damn about that pay per view. We care more about. I'm ready to go to wine country. We care more about going to wine country than we care about going to damn AEW. The only thing that would have me enticed about going to AEW is if they had some turkey burgers, some chili, some cheese fries. They gave me some
Oh,
that expensive
oh,
water that I
Marcus got
like.
the yeah, Marcus got the list of the catering food they have back there at AEW. So he has the list on that. So you
Go
want to
ahead,
Yeah,
make
I
hit.
sure
got
you
the
get that.
whole.
Tell me what they got.
Yeah, he got the
What you
list
want?
on that. You want to?
I need the
They got
habanero
a
hot
turkey burger.
wings.
Yeah, they got those too. They got everything. Got the best
You know,
catering in the business.
you
That's
know
the
I
only
need.
thing. That's the only. That's the only thing AEW does best in the
Right,
wrestling right now. They catering.
right. AEWs is where the caterers do the best catering. That's what it is. You go to AEW, you better get used to putting on that apron and cooking them habanero hot wings because you're not going to produce any quality wrestling content. Look at Brian Cage. Look at Ricky Starks. Look at Powerhouse Hobbs. Look at Hook, who's never
By the
developed
way,
shit.
oh, I almost forgot. I literally forgot when I pulled up. Ricky Stark, he's gone. He's pretty soon,
He's
and
out of there.
soon, real, he's WWE bound. He's
If you
it's over.
smell what Ricky Starks is cooking,
Yeah. They're going to love him in WWE
He's like,
NXT. I wouldn't be surprised if he.
imagine the promos. Imagine the promos between him and Dwayne. That is going to be freaking hilarious. That's going to
oh
absolutely
my,
be hilarious.
Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious. It's
him,
gonna be a classic time. Listen,
him at LA Knight.
listen. I don't give a damn about what Edge say, what Mercedes Monet say, with the shooting guns FTR. Because didn't one of the niggas in FTR pull a gun out on somebody and start shooting? Nigga, if I know
And
this,
then he gets,
if I pull the gun out on somebody, right, and I just start busting that bitch at their ass, guess where I'm going? To jail. To step in the name of love. That's where I'm going. So the fact that they did it, Tony Khan, how much did you pay, brother? How much did you pay? I don't care about what FTR say.
FTR,
I don't give a damn about what Soraya say. Yeah,
the Rocket.
Trick and Ricky. Yeah, that Trick and Ricky connection is gonna be fire.
Oh, Trick Williams and Ricky Stark in the pro. Oh my God.
Trick and Ricky, the
Oh my.
Trick and Ricky connection gonna be fire. But it is almost it's almost 11:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all do y'all exits out. Ruben, you can go ahead go first because I'm about to get off a stream. We're gonna be live for Friday Night SmackDown for a little bit. But Ruben, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your thing and get your last words out for everybody. So go ahead, brother.
Well, once again, TNA put on a great show tonight. Great wrestling action. They are starting to close in on their main event.
Of course.
Dolph Ziggler, the ex-Marine Steve Macklin, our world champion himself, Moose, and of course, obviously Josh Alexander are the only four that are in the match thus far. Two more qualifying matches to complete it. We saw Jordan Grace go face to face with Ash by Elegance, so it looks like we finally are going to get that main event. And right now, TNA's rolling. As you just said, they're number two in social media on the chats. That's
And
huge for
number
them.
two in wrestling.
Social media
Sorry,
plays a
Tony
huge
Khan.
role. Yep. Yeah, it's huge. It's very huge. The one
Yeah.
thing I would say for TNA, keep up the good work. But I have a warning for you.
Hmm.
Beware of the big bad wolf known as WWE. If this is all about giving you a push, giving you a rub, good. But if this
Yeah.
is all about getting bought out, I have
Yeah.
a terrible feeling that 90% of that roster will be irrelevant in the land of giants. I really
Yeah.
feel that way. So on that note, y'all keep it right. You keep it tight. Like TNA, load that bitch up like dynamite.
Yes,
I'm out.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Shout out to
Good
Wine
night, dude.
Country. I'm ready to go to Wine Country. Shout out to Ruben. Shout out to Ruben. I'm ready to go to Wine Country. Marcus, what you got? What's your ending? We don't have you too long, but what you got?
Well,
You got anything?
ending was yeah, I'm be watching the TNA tonight. Well, I'm be watching the highlights or just go search up the full show because I was on screen, so I was just listening in. So
Uh,
I want to just say good night.
oh, you ain't
Like
got
I,
nothing. You ain't
like
got
we
nothing else to
always.
say.
Oh, I got something to say. AEW, AEW needs to just go somewhere. The company is just
AEW
annoying. I
pack.
find myself liking is Tony Storm,
And why do you like Tony
but
Storm, Marcus?
because she could wrestle, she has charisma, she got all the tools to be a star and stuff,
And what
and
else?
she brings that.
And what does she make you feel like,
That
Marcus?
makes me feel like, hey man, she should make me feel special.
Shout out to LTK in the chat. Shout out to Kadarius Williams. Shout out to K Breezy, Dante Jerron 23, Vegeta Lover. That nigga said. That nigga said she made me feel special. All right, Marcus, just stick with me for a second while I do my outro, and then I'm gonna let these everybody get out of here. Just stick around with me for a second. All right, AW Pax Marcus Master Marks Militia Day One Doggy Bones. Before y'all get out of here, the people that are remaining still in the stream, please make sure you go over to Twitch and follow me on Twitch, Master Marks. Shout out to y'all for joining the stream and coming and chilling with us. I do apologize for my voice. I have been feeling under the weather, so if it sounds kind of funky, I'm almost back to normal. We gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Trust and believe that. I do want to give a special shout out to all of the folks. Yeah, make me feel. Hey, LTK, clip that. Clip that, LTK. All right, I see you, Kadarius. I see you, LTK. But make sure you clip that. Clip that. I want to. We got to talk about that tomorrow. Listen, I thank y'all for coming to the stream and the support that y'all give me and the constant time that y'all give me to sit on here and just ramble on and talk to y'all about the business we call wrestling. I truly, truly appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't liked the video, make sure you like the video. If you are popping in and you have never been on the channel, don't be a watcher or lurker or a looker. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, turn on post notifications, go to Twitch and follow us, and come on back tomorrow. We're going to be live for Friday Night SmackDown. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the Masked Up Marks Militia. We'll be live again. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Marcus Brown. Shout out Dante Jerron 23, Vegeta Lover 92. Shout out to Retro Neon for joining the stream as well. We finna head up out of here. Shout out to Black Star, Micah does it. Shout out to Mars. Appreciate you, Mars. Big time out there. I appreciate you, Mars. Thank you for always showing up to the stream and showing support. Bless you, Mars. For sure, for sure. Shout out to Mars. Shout out everybody. We're going to be live again tomorrow. I'm out this bitch. All right, Marcus, you have a good night, brother.